Welcome there, traveller. Please, take a seat, grab a drink, and enjoy the Sunday session.
Last time, our heroes have found a series of clues regarding the mysterious lightning strikes around town, leading them to a noble family known as the Wachter, the mysterious book club being revealed to be a cult for Strahd.
Lightning sound.
Yeah. In preparation for their heist on the estate, the group set upon their various tasks, Ulrich and Narlag visiting one of the victims, trading information for their safety, while Morden secured a non-interference from the town guards and the mayor's guarantee of ignorance. Wick, scouting the building, observing, and preparing with almost calculated ease, tailed one of their members to allow for a body double, with only minor guilt being felt at her execution. Upon entering the estate, Narlag and Morden moved to the cellar, where meetings took place. Wick snuck through a second-story window, finding a chest, opening it. In the process, getting poisoned. He did find the evidence, however. Moving on, he came across the bedchamber of Lady Wachter, only to find her husband's desiccated corpse in a small locked box. In an attempt to open this one, Wick has been poisoned again, and scrambled to find a hiding place before falling unconscious. Ulrich sat outside with Izek, receiving a running commentary from Dave as they waited in case of trouble. Will Wick wait up before he's discovered? Who poisons all their boxes? Seriously though, what's with all the poison? Find out this week on Sunday Sessions.
And one slight correction there, the body is most definitely not desiccated.
I thought it was just like really aged but not like rotten.
No, it's showing signs of being there and for a while, and the fact that it's got like dust and stuff on it, like it's been there for a while. It is just very oddly not decomposing.
Also, there's nothing to say that it's Lady Wachter's bedchamber.
Well, like her husband's there. I assumed that it was just her husband.
We don't know who that is. It's a dead body. He didn't have a name badge. Just saying.
I know there was the painting on the wall that you noticed, and the
wasn't that a different person who noticed the painting to the person who saw it?
No, there's a painting in the actual bedchambers, and that gentleman
matched Lord Wachter.
Yeah, that's
like an educated guess.
Just like holding coins up to the picture on the wall, going.
Hold on, you'd be matching him with Strahd, because Strahd's on the coins.
Mm-hmm.
No, he had coins over his eyes.
So when you put the coins up over the picture, it's like, oh yeah, it does look like him.
Okay, good.
It's like when you don't recognize someone unless they wear a particular hat with a sword in it.
Yeah,
there's one guy.
There's one guy I only ever recognize where he's wearing a certain gas mask.
It's just like if we ever saw Trevor without the beard.
Oh yeah.
No. We're gonna go back a second. We weren't done with that.
There's a guy I see at events that wears a gas mask, and I've seen him without it, and I haven't recognized him. He's going like, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Okay.
Yeah.
Fully explored. I'm satisfied.
Yeah.
Everyone satisfied?
Yep.
No further questions?
I have seen a picture.
I have some questions. I mean, what if somebody else was wearing the same gas mask? Wouldn't you confuse it for them then?
It's the eyes that you mainly pay attention to when someone's wearing a gas mask.
Duh.
All right. I have no more questions. Let's move on.
I have seen a picture of Trevor without his beard. And oh god, you looked like a baby.
It also would have been quite some time ago.
That was a baby photo of him.
Yeah, it's not even me without a beard. Looks like a baby face. That was like 10 fucking years ago. I was younger.
True.
The passage of time eludes Mitch.
Hey, I'm 24. Like, there's no such thing as the passage of time for me.
He doesn't have a full comprehension of how time passes yet, because he hasn't been doing it for that long.
Yes, you might as well just call me Epimetheus.
We won't though.
Yeah, we won't.
Because I've already forgotten.
We wouldn't do that because we wouldn't know why we were doing that.
This is one of those situations you can't give yourself a nickname. That's not how it works.
Well, I guess hindsight's 2020. The people listening who know Greek mythology will be laughing at that one.
I actually did click for that one.
Yeah, no, we weren't. Because I know who it is. I just don't.
We have given entirely too much time to this joke. Okay.
I don't get it.
So, current placements. We have Wayu and Narlag in disguise that are heading down the stairs into the cellars.
I think her name was like Alexa or something. Alexis?
Alexandra, I believe.
Okay, whatever.
I was actually trying to remember that. That's an ace.
I'm staring at a door. Like,
You're staring
it's
across.
my rival. Like, as soon as I get told, that door is going down.
You're just going to blast it with lightning?
Which
No,
fine,
it's gonna
thank
be
you
a
for
body
asking.
attack.
He is having a little snooze.
He's fine. He's fine.
He
He's
is
fine.
It's going to turn out the
Fine.
door's, like, not even locked. I could just easily walk up to it and open it, but I'm, like, going to just run at that door.
Valid.
The premise. Sorry, I don't think I spelled this out.
Gonna
Before.
find out it's
The idea
dimensional,
of
which is
like
what
when
it
he was getting poisoned and quickly had a moment to hide. Like Wick's got a bunch of abilities for doing like shit as bonus actions. That's why I thought that was more reasonable than not. Like he can hide as a bonus action and he has a bunch of things he can do very quickly, sort of thing. So I thought that was
Most other characters I wouldn't have even given the option.
fuck off.
Yeah, I assume if that had been me, I just would have stayed. I would have just fallen asleep.
I'm pretty
in
sure
my
you just would have
armor.
like the whole armor just would have like slumped down slightly and just propped itself up, and you would have just been maybe about a foot shorter, but upright and snoring.
Well, I mean, like Ulrich actually had a decent decent chance of passing that save, whereas Skinny McSkinny over there is like not very constitution, not very high in constitution.
I have a 13 constitutional. Have you know?
What?
What?
Oh, 13 as in the actual score, not the saving-
Not the mod.
not the saving throw. I'm like, what? You have 13 as your saving throw?
That would be wild.
That'd be fucking buckwild.
He's a rogue.
Fuck wild.
He stole the stats.
Stole the stats, and he knows poisons.
We knows him now.
Yeah.
Trial and error is how he's doing
I think
poisons.
I made
Is
the
that a great way to learn poisons?
I think I made the gag last
It's a
time,
way,
or maybe
but it's
somewhere
a
else.
way
But
to
you've done the Skyrim method on working out poisons. It's like, what's this one? Crunch, crunch, crunch. Oh god.
I need to go to the bathroom. So
Okay.
I'll just lock my iPad so I don't use up my battery until it's time for Wick to die, I guess.
There are so many times where you've actually like, I'm just going to sit here and be an inactive party.
So
So
I guess
if
it's
you
both.
want to, if you want to skip to the part where you roll a new character, then you can start playing right now. We can introduce you right now. Otherwise, it's you wait 4 hours and then have to introduce a new character.
So
I guess
roll
you-
for cardiac arrest.
So I guess it's the two of us who are just kind of sitting here today.
Choke on your tongue.
I rolled a 9.
I think that's bad.
I think that's bad.
Okay. Alexandra Narlag, you're on the way down the stairs.
Cool. Presumably with omelette du fromage being heard in my ears.
Oh, okay, I remember that. Yeah, alright. For a second, that was a crazy fucking thing to say.
It still kind of is.
Yeah,
Even
but
with,
it's like,
even
it's
with the
my fault
context.
now.
with context, it makes sense. But yeah, no.
Yeah. Look, actually, remind me of the setup here. I was following.
Following behind.
Yeah, I was following behind you. Am I at this point aware that you are you, who I am following?
You
I don't
followed
remember that.
someone going downstairs.
Yeah.
If I remember right, though.
I did leave the thingy open a bit.
Yeah, you left
But
it
you
open,
had
I
a
was
reasonable
after you.
lead. So the situation was that you went there, you left the you found the hidden door, started heading downstairs, left it ajar so the next person would find it a little bit more easily. Why you did, and has been following down behind. And
Yeah. You know that I am invisible and following around, so you're not going to be super surprised if I'm going to remind you in the ear.
And get the occasional creepy back massage.
Oh, also, I think I've taken the cloak off because like I'm inside now. There's no point wearing disguises of like the hood thing.
so you have taken that off.
Like it. Well, there was a bunch of stuff that was left at the front door. So whatever everyone else had sort of left at the front door, I was leaving. So like shoes was one of them.
The cloakroom.
I can't remember if cloak was also one of them. Might have taken the cloak down.
Tell me which one you've done.
This seems like it's going to be important for some reason.
All right, going back to the front door, was there any cloaks up there?
No.
Okay, then no.
That's a reasonable point.
Yeah.
All right. So. Find the right one. Yep. All right. So yeah, you're heading down this staircase. It's got stone walls down each side. There are it's stone steps as you head down, where all the sort of the building above ground level has all been timber based. Every so often, just like as you look down ahead of you, there's just like a single iron sconce with a candle burning away, and then the whole thing sort of turns to the left and heads basically like back round on itself and keeps on heading on down.
Alrighty, into the belly of the beast.
And invisible. How close do you think you're going to be following behind this cloaked person?
Reasonably close, within like reaching out to tap on shoulder distance.
All right. Cool. So turning the corner, you're looking down into a dirt floor cellar. It's a large sort of open space. You can see sort of the roof above you can see the timbers that make up the floor of the ground level. On the far side, as you're going down, basically the wall of the cellar continues along from where the staircase ends and heads about 15 feet until it hits the northern wall.
Mm-hmm.
Off to your right, there is another staircase that leads up, and you can just see...
I'm just
sorry.
mapping it out in my head.
Yep.
I wasn't raising my hand.
It looked like you wanted to grab my attention. Off to your right, you can see another staircase that goes back upwards again, and you can see at the top of that the wooden angled hatches of what looks like a cellar entrance from outdoors. You can see, and this doesn't require any roll because they are fairly obvious. There are tracks in the loose dirt and dust in the ground. A lot of them fairly recent. They lead from one staircase to the other. There's also ones that head southwards and towards the southwestern wall.
And there's like, are there any? There's no one else in there.
Not that you can see at the moment.
Okay.
So as I've got you currently positioned before sort of stepping into the area, I've got you sort of at the base of the stairs.
Yep.
So I'm not assuming you've gone any further than that.
Yeah, I mean, like, follow the tracks. Is there anything that looks like is there a sconce that's not lit? Is there like some kind of... Well, can I do an investigation roll, is what I'm asking, basically.
You can. One of the things you do see on the southern wall, now that you've sort of turned the full corner, you can see like there's four just old cots lined up along the wall, just like basic sleeping arrangements, not children sleeping.
Okay.
And they've been neatly made. They're not like left to...
There's a fair few people staying at this house by the looks of it.
So you're following around through these tracks?
Yep. It's an 8 plus... This is investigation, yeah?
Yep.
Nothing.
Okay. So you're looking around. You don't spot anything else apart from the footsteps. As you're sort of probing around, you start to hear the sound of just like shifting dirt beneath your feet.
As in the...
You can... whereabouts are you positioned?
At this point, I would just be following in lockstep.
Yep. Both of you roll me perception.
Presumably, in my looking around, you've seen my face now. Ugh, that's not good. Perception. That is a 6.
6.
Mine is worse.
Okay. Yeah, you just hearing the sound of it. You would say it sounds like like some sort of like animal running in a burrow under the ground. You can sort of where it's just below the ground. You can hear the sound of shifting movement underground.
I'm going to try and touch the wall where the things are.
Before that happens,
We're going to roll for initiative, aren't we?
not yet, because both of you rolled complete balls.
Oh, goody.
So I am rolling some dice against you.
Oh, good. I hope it's for good reasons.
Okay, so
It's the good kind of dice against you.
You'll get presents. How many presents do we get?
okay.
You get attacked by boxes with needles and poison in them.
Can you grab us a
I'm assuming your
spider apple cider?
your AC is less than 24.
Yeah, it's less than 24.
I'll roll this with damage. And still less than 18?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I should have rolled that with disadvantage because of the situation. Okay. Take 3 damage, piercing type.
Only 3. Mm-hmm. And then, presumably some kind of poison.
Trev, is your... I got a 12 to hit.
Oh, my AC is higher than that. Come
Okay,
on,
cool. Okay.
I'm a wizard, but
Just checking. Because of the wizard thing.
no, I get it. I'm not too offended. I understand.
Are you including the mage armor that I would have cast on you?
Would have or have.
It's a standing thing.
Speculative.
It's a standing thing. I can just cast it for free. So if anybody wants it, they've got it.
We did establish that if at any point, we'd be doing that every morning after a long rest. If the only reason that didn't happen, we'd discuss it. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I'm baking that into
Okay.
the AC. Yep. Okay.
So yeah, what you see is you basically see this sword drive up from under the ground, being held by this ragged skeletal hand. You also see a sword, but it's coming up through the meat of your foot.
Oh boy.
Goody. So Dave tells you what's just happened.
That will require a tetanus shot.
It's still the surprise round, though, isn't it?
And you see around you basically just see the whole earth is just writhing with motion, little pebbles and dust is just shaking out of the road, and basically as these hands, these skeletal hands, pull themselves up out of the ground, pulling the rest of a skeletal person, and so forth as they pull themselves up out of the ground. If you two can roll me in for some initiative.
Yikes.
And Ulrich, if you're planning to come diving in as well,
So
your communication will have to be in during your turn.
Easy. So I got an 18.
That is a 10.
18 for Nalag. 10 for Wayu, was it?
You're going to completely give up on the whole infiltration thing?
I mean, I'm being attacked by skeletons. There's not really much I can do. That at least continue to infiltrate.
Ulrich?
I got 18.
18?
Really, it's more Ulrich's freight train that's going to be the thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have one for Dave?
Takes for me to find
yeah,
out.
sorry. Oh, damn. Dave got higher than me. Dave got 21.
I've got a plan for you. So Ross is in this as well.
Sorry?
Give me 2 secs.
Is my astral form going to join this fight?
No, I'll have you control Izek.
Oh, Izek!
It's just going what's he gonna...
I got a new character, guys. He has a monster arm.
brothers.
In arms.
I hate everybody.
We love you too.
I already got something for that. Alright.
Roll a 1.
What's the agility modifier?
It is
Actually,
2 plus 2.
3.
You fall over, you land on a syringe.
So charge action isn't a thing anymore.
I just wanted to find
Unless
a way
I'm
to
on a
use
horse.
all the
Unless you're on a
things in
horse.
sequence.
Unless I'm on an horse.
And also,
Which I'm tempted to
and also
do.
like unique movements.
Yeah.
Spent like a good 15
The
minutes working out
stairs.
which way to do everything without
Yeah.
repeating
Well, I
something.
would immediately get off the horse, but it kind of defeats the purpose.
Right, there we go. It's not going to try and lock the screen again.
It's like one of those puzzles where you have to without going over the flash.
All right, Dave is up first, but okay.
He tells, the two knobheads what's going on.
I think he's referring to us.
Hey there, yeah, they're under attack in the cellar. I think it's the cellar.
Actually, can I have a prepared action for the last hour? That's just run at door. Once.
Oh, you got like the
being
running
told.
the running chocks in, so you
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like
That would just be your action.
Yeah,
So when it comes up to your turn. So okay. Skellymans.
and Dave's going to start making his way towards there as well. But
So am I not
what-
invisible anymore, or did that just not work against skeletons?
Super disadvantage. I was rolling with disadvantage anyway, but you're a good point. It's probably good that I missed because they probably wouldn't have seen you.
Yeah, okay. Alright. So, but from here on out, I can assume that I'm.
Well,
not
you're still invisible.
seen. Yeah, alright.
Until you attack, yeah.
Okay. Well, that makes this decision easy. There's a lot of Skellymans on Narlag.
oh goody,
Turn yourself into a skeleton.
They're
I think they
they're-
might take care of that for him.
I think they're about to do that for us.
exactly what I was going to
Everyone's
say.
got the same plan.
All right, what is your AC to make this a little bit easier?
15.
15.
I'm going to use.
You getting Ray Harryhausened up in this bitch.
I'm going to use entropic ward.
On
Whatever just one attack, because I can only use it on one.
it's on a hit, on a successful hit, or is it? You
He
declare-
imposes disadvantage.
Yeah, once per short rest before the numbers are said, I can use my reaction to impose disadvantage on one attack.
Okay.
So one of those ones that didn't hit had disadvantage.
Don't be mean.
Well, here's the thing. That was only half of them. All right, cool. Okie dokie. So you basically have an entire gang of Skellymans around you. Oh, come on, Ryan.
Come on, Ryan.
I'm dead, aren't I?
No, other extreme. I rolled like 3 1s and a 2 on the damage dice.
Damn.
So we're all
Okay.
hitting each other?
So it's 8, 10, 13 damage from 4 successful hits.
I mean, that's not great, but I do have a lot of health for a reason.
Ulrich.
What is that reason?
I don't want to die.
I charge at the door.
All right.
I don't know how you want to do that as an action, no. Because apparently charge doesn't exist anymore. So
You can move to the door and hit it. That's what I think you're wanting to do.
yeah,
Also, you're a giant dragon creature in full body armor, and you've been like Super Saiyan spirit bombing, building up to this for like 6 fucking episodes now. So I don't
roll a
imagine
2.
a door is that much of a problem.
this is where I roll a 2 and trip over.
He's just
I'm
stretching.
going to make you roll a strength check. With advantage because of the run-up.
It's probably good I had the advantage.
First
I
of all,
rolled a 1 and a 19.
Okay.
Which I guess after adding my strength is 22?
Okay.
Yes.
So you basically like start running up this door. You get as you make those first couple of steps up towards like the entry veranda sort of section. You start to like lower one shoulder and just charge straight through this door in like a shower of splinters and a bit of broken glass because it did actually.
I actually imagine I would have had my shield, like, because I'm a shield master basically. So
Yep.
like,
oh yeah, you'd be
have,
charging
like, put
with
my
shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. But yeah, again, you're going to drop your shoulder into that shield and
But it gets more surface area against that door.
Okay. And you're at this point here. You basically smash through that front
the door.
smash through that first door, and 5 feet ahead of you is the second little door that sort of is the
This is the second door.
yeah, because it's like you've got sort of like the, I guess in the there would be like a mud room or a little foyer or a cloak room.
I can't see myself being able to stop easily.
This time here,
that's
strength, your momentum will have been reduced somewhat at this point here.
so no advantage.
No advantage.
Still a good one.
So 20.
Still a good one. Okay. And yeah, this next door, you basically, again, so it's like, you're just like hulking through, like smash, smash.
So for the third door,
And
I'm going to need you to make an intelligence save, just cause.
this
one's a little tricky.
You're going to think your way through this one. What you're faced with at this point here is a staircase. Dead ahead of you is a staircase leading upwards. And to your left, there is a doorway. To your right, there is a doorway. You also hear the sound of someone like jolting up from some. Yeah, basically, you hear someone who's like, "What the fuck was that?"
I imagine I would. Okay. Is that? Are you going to make that my movement and attack actions?
I'm going to have that as part of just the movement, but your movement's stopping at this point.
Okay.
Your momentum is done.
Then.
Lightning.
Well, I was going to just attack one of the doors because I don't know which one leads down. Basically,
West or east? You're basically okay. What you are is basically
Burst in the house. Randomly swing at something.
well, I don't know.
You're basically that methed out guy wandering around near the street of my place that fucking destroyed our intercom last night.
Oh, you met Gerald.
Oh, fuck off. Good old methed out Gerald.
I wouldn't know where the stairs down are.
Nope.
So I'm just going to go and then just attack a door.
So I love this whole 3-person infiltration thing, which took an entire session to like work out where everything is.
Instantly the plan goes out the window. You didn't.
Nope.
Why would Ulrich think know where the door leading down is?
That's really not my.
All right. So west or east? Which door are you hitting?
East.
East. All right. Roll an attack against it.
With my laser sword, that is going to be a 25.
Yep.
that beats the AC for a door.
Yep. Roll damage.
I'm just, yep. I think it's a D10.
Weird, huh? How that worked out like that.
I was waiting for it to grow arms and have a shield, and it's
An
It's
entire
a door
house of
monster.
mimic doors.
10 damage.
10 damage. All right. Yeah, you basically took this. You've knocked the glass out of the inside of the door. That sort of falls through on the inside, and you just basically see this looking through the smashed out opaque glass that was there. You see this like shocked looking chef or cook like turning around. They've got like this, like a pot or something that's been cleaning up, and there's like drop that to the ground and just like absolute shock at what the fuck is going on.
Is that the end of my turn?
That is the end of your turn. Nalag.
I'm going to run towards the cellar doors. Mm-hmm. I'm okay with taking attacks of opportunity.
Probably a few of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, how many undead are there total?
8.
Yeah, okay, fine.
That's a lot of attacks of opportunity.
He's also just seen a lot of them miss, hasn't he? Like, didn't you say half of them missed?
Yeah.
So, as far as he's concerned...
What was your
they're
AC against?
15.
Hey, Invisible Man, how are you at Radiance?
So that's 6 hits, one of them was a crit.
It's fine. It's not going to be a problem.
Hey, Sickening Radiance takes away invisibility, doesn't it?
No. It just makes them glow if they fail the saving throw.
I think it takes away invisibility. You can't benefit from invisibility if you've been hit with Sickening Radiance.
No, that's fairy fire.
Okay, so...
No, you just emit like 5 feet of light. Like you know, yeah, he would be kind of visible, but he wouldn't be not invisible.
18...
Okay.
That sentence did not deliver what you hoped it was going to.
Okay. He would still be transparent, but there would still be light emanating from him, if that makes sense.
37 damage all up.
Fucking fuck.
Ouch.
You took 8. Well, you took 6 successful hits then.
Oh boy.
And one of them was a crit.
Oh boy.
I'm impressed that many are surround, like, positioned around him.
I'm sorry? This light makes it impossible for the creature to benefit from being invisible.
Oh, okay. Okay, to benefit from being visible.
I knew
Come
you were going to
on!
say that immediately.
But
But
no.
I was going to if you didn't. It's not that you're not invisible, you just don't get any benefit.
Eat several dicks.
I already have.
Now, like,
Nutritionally speaking, you
Bonus
should probably
action.
stop then.
Take a healing potion.
all right.
I think that's... So I've got one, it's like the minor healing potion that's 2d4 or 1d4?
Let's have a look at it.
I think it's 2d4 plus 2.
What's in your character sheet?
I have my inventory on D&D Beyond.
Ulrich's very satisfied now. He got to take out those doors.
Do you like how Ryan gave you a second one?
Yeah. Hey, it's there in the map.
Building up to it for so long. I'll give him another door.
I've got the map right in front of me, and that has been...
It's the small victories.
Guy working at Wizards of the Coast is just like, this one's for you, Ulrich. I can see the future and I know you're going to love it.
2d4 plus 2.
All right.
Yeah.
That's a good start.
Not too bad. So that's, 7 hit points. That brings me up to 25.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Yep. Okay, now I'm going to summon
Okay.
what's called a gibbering mouther.
Ooh, I do like a gibbering mouther.
Is it got mouths?
Yeah,
Does it gibber?
it
Yes.
does.
Interesting.
It looks like this.
Yeah, they're great.
That's
I think we had
got mouths.
I had the Heimdall's Watch crew fight a gibbering mouther way back in the Moon Village.
But it has an effect of everything around it must succeed on a saving throw or have its speed reduced to 0.
You do realise Ulrich's going to walk into the room and go, okay, bunch of undead, literal monster. Probably attack
you
the
roll
literal
it.
He
monster.
doesn't realise that.
You roll it an initiative, correct?
Fucking hell,
Alright,
19.
that's going to be high. Because of that, it's probably going to
Well,
be...
actually, that's 18. It has a dexterity of -1.
Not very dexterous with its gibbering mouths.
Okay.
Mouths.
So gibbering mouther, let me read this. Okay, DC strength. DC 10 strength saving throws or have its speed reduced to 0.
I'm going to put it like basically in the middle of the skeletons if I can.
Where are you?
I think we're about to find out.
Are you in a gibbering mouth? Are you getting gibbering Frenched? Yeah.
It's got multiple mouths.
You're going to be in this as well.
At a time.
In the gibbering zone.
Yep. Which means you will be as well.
The gibber zone.
The jibber jabber.
There's no need for that language here.
How well did that work?
Literally 0.
Wait, 0 of them passed or 0 of them failed?
0 failed.
Fuck.
So just to reiterate what it is that you've done. You have successfully...
Done.
What it does?
Done nothing.
No. You haven't done nothing.
What's your strength
You've
bonus?
done less than...
What strength bonus? No.
Just to be clear, every single time you've summoned a
Oh,
monster...
sorry, starts at turn.
Or
Sorry, my bad.
every time you've summoned a monstrosity, it has made the situation worse.
That's it. It does actually say that happens at the start of their turn. So,
Every time.
Within 10 feet as well.
I mean, sheer probabilities. One of these times,
Okay,
It's
so
gonna
that's
be
on
your
your
turn.
first turn.
No, that's not how this works. Sheer probabilities is not like, hey, let's add another monster to this fight and see if it gets better. That's not probabilities. That's addition.
that is the very, very fundamental basis of math.
We had 8 skeletons, and now we have 8 skeletons plus 1 gibbering monstrosity. I say we. I'm not even fucking there. I'm having
Aberration.
Well,
Monstrosity is a different class.
all right.
Okay, but yeah,
I'm fine though. I'm
I will.
asleep
I will
upstairs.
re-roll those skeletons when it comes around to their turn. And because of the gibbering mouthers roll, it will be going now. What is your command for it?
Attack the skeletons.
Attack the skeletons.
Does it make a save now?
At the end of its turn, I believe.
It does have the effect of, while it can see any creature that and isn't incapacitated, the gibbering bit.
When does it start trying to break out of your bullshit?
I don't know, man.
It's in the. Is it at
Your
the start of its
summoning
turn in the summon spell?
That's the end of its turn.
At the end of its turn, okay.
Yeah.
All right. While any creature can see it and is incapacitated, each creature that starts its turn within 20 feet of the mouther and can hear the gibbering must succeed on a DC 10 Wisdom save. On a failure, the creature cannot take reactions until the start of its next turn. You probably should have done that before. Oh, no, wait. It wouldn't have helped anyway. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, no. It's a pretty cool thing, and like, given us two chucklefucks are actually reasonable at wisdom stuff, I figured it was probably not a bad idea.
I'm really looking forward to playing my bard.
I'm really looking forward to my cleric.
Oh, you idiots. No, sorry. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Thank you for the correction.
I don't know why I pluralized that. I'm sorry. All right, so attacking a skeleton. That's probably going to hit a skeleton. Yes, that's going to hit a skeleton.
What class do you want to play next, Greg?
I'm not sure. Oh boy, that's a lot
I've
of
got a
damage.
fighter that I'm kind of keen on playing. Got a pretty good party comp going forward. Cleric, bard, fighter. You're going to be one of those not healing clerics, aren't you? You're going to be one of those, like...
I'm going to be pure pacifist healer.
That's cool.
you've got a chip on you.
Always.
That wasn't the joke, buddy. It was, hey, come on, man. It was right there.
Yeah, I know. Because, yeah.
I'm not snarky enough to have that joke made, though.
I don't know.
What's my supposed to be, bitch?
I mean, right now you have some chip crumbs on your shoulder. So you're close.
Okay.
I've only got a little.
So you see like this sort of mound of like meat with mouths, I guess would be the best way of describing a mouthing gibberer. A gibbering mouther, sorry. Mouthing gibberer.
That's racist.
Against who?
One of the skeletons.
So, okay.
And
That's a better image.
What the fuck is this then?
that's what it looks like.
Okay, cool. What the fuck is this?
You see this thing sort of like just lurch forward into one of the skeletons, and so one of those mouths just like encapsulates around it, and sort of picks it up off the ground, and you just see like these two sort of skeletal legs poking out of the mouth and just slowly getting pulled inside. the creature.
The blob of meat wants bones.
This is a logical end of Timmy the boneless orphan.
It swallows the skeleton and then just turns into a normal human afterwards. It's like, oh, thanks, guys. I was looking for that.
It's a conra.
Yeah.
It's a conra.
Please, sir, I ever so want some bones.
This is little Timmy No Femur's true form.
Mistborn. Has anyone read Mistborn?
Nope.
No?
No.
The raced creatures that are like blob monsters, and they're like the perfect spies and assassins because they kill something, eat its bones, and become that thing.
Delicious.
I love it. It's fucking wild. Not like
Does it
they
eat?
kill someone.
What happens to the rest? Does it take all the bones out? Because that seems
Yeah. Like they perfectly take the bones and just swallow the bones.
That's so fiddly. Like when you're trying to take apart a chicken wing.
Yeah, there is like how many bones in a person, and they have to get all of them, or else it doesn't work.
I mean, there's significantly less when you're older than when you're younger, but still, it's a lot of bones.
Okay.
Oh, that's a weird thing for you to know a lot about.
You see this mouth just sort of like chewing.
These don't have as many bones. They have like more bones than the rest of us. Did you know that?
Yeah, they do.
Okay, again, stop knowing about this. You aren't a doctor. Yes.
Oh yeah, you see this sort of mouth just sort of masticating over its what?
No.
Grow up.
What?
Never.
It's actually that's a word for chewing.
I know it is.
Its epidermis is showing.
Okay.
So is his weenus.
And you see it sort of like chewing away at this thing. Since I can't say masticating, you chuckled again.
It sounds like masturbation.
Oh, I get it.
And then it's just sort of like you see it sort of like swill the meal around into like a cheek, essentially, and then sort of the whole body sort of like lurches back slightly, and there's like this mouth just sort of like opens up and just like spits.
I'm waiting for this thing to burp because it doesn't do it out of every mouth.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
What? What?
Can I roll for Arcana to know what the fuck this thing is, and at that point you just tell me what this monster is?
I'll let you know when it's your turn.
Okay.
I have a question. Mm-hmm. Did it spit the meal out through the same mouth that it ate the thing with?
This one did, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I just like that
This
image
time
of.
around.
Okay.
It's got a poop
You see
and
like this little bundle of like ground up bone, sort of stuck together with this really like pitch tarish style, but sort of colour, but a lot more sort of viscous, a little bit like molasses, I guess. And it sort of like spits his like glob off towards another bundle of the basically just like 5 feet to the north of where it is at the moment. And if all the remaining skeletons plus you two,
Run
give me a
away.
dex saving, please.
Oh, that's fine. Dex is my jam.
19
You're fine.
plus 2.
It is a 9 plus probably fucking nothing.
Are they within 30 feet? Oh, wait, no, 15 feet of me. Don't worry then.
You're not in the room.
I might be 50, like, just on the floor above them.
That's 11.
That's 11?
Yeah.
Okay, and the skeletons?
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know, but I'm going to have some things to say on my turn.
Well, I mean, at least you're still invisible.
Yep.
Is it going to be something to do? What was it? Fromage?
You're just now covered in gross bone meal and tar. That's not invisible.
How does magic invisibility work with that? Like, if you threw, like, flour at someone that was magically invisible, would they just be covered in...
We've done that exact thing.
I think, yeah.
Yeah. Does that
Like,
sum up?
like the comedy alone.
Yeah.
We did that exact thing. You guys did that exact thing in the
You
attic
threw-
with the...
you threw a blanket over.
threw a
an
blanket
invisible
over it.
guy.
You heard movement,
And then-
threw a blanket in the area, and then all of a sudden you got, like, a dude's
A spooky ghost.
spooky ghost.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
fun
Oh, yeah,
if
and you
not
picked
to
up
do
an invisible cat or something, didn't you?
No, that was an undead cat.
Oh.
Okay, so... 3 of the skeletons and Wayu are blinded. As this thing hits the ground and just like... It's almost like some sort of like chemical reaction when it impacts.
So-
the whole thing flashes with this blinding light.
Nothing can see you, and you can't see anything. So,
Hey
you're in
man,
the perfect state.
hey man, if you're invisible and blind at the same time, do those two things like cancel out? I mean, think about it.
No, actually, if you're blind and invisible at the same time, it takes a screenshot.
Okay. The
you from
gibbering
writing
mouther
that
is now done.
Does it make a
Ulrich's
save?
done. Nalag's done. Wayu.
Does the gibbering mouther make a save?
It doesn't have eyes.
No, for the getting free of it being bound to Narlag's will.
Oh, yes. What is the save on that?
DC 15.
Wisdom?
Charisma.
Charisma. It does not.
I'm guessing it has very low charisma.
Yes.
Okay.
Weird. I want to know what its deal is.
But it has so many mouths. It's
why
probably
you? It is
really
your
good
turn.
at
Its
talking.
deal is that it likes to talk to people. His real name is Phil, and he's
would you-
actually a PhD in psychology.
Would you like to study this?
Doesn't speak English though. What is gibbers incoherently?
Sorry.
Okay, as much to just really drive home what's going on and to reset the scene, can you just sort of describe what's happening right now? Can
You're
you just sort of
blind and
out
invisible.
loud explain like how just like stupidly fucked this got real goddamn quick?
I don't think I need to.
Hey, you know what will be better than being where you are right now? Being anywhere else.
Yeah. I essentially have two options. And one of them is to just not fucking be here anymore.
You end up back at the Amber Temple.
And this last 2 days has just been a dream.
Actually, the last few months have just been a shitty dream.
I had a dream, and you were there, and you were there, and you were there, and you were all cunts.
We're earning our explicit tag today.
Don't you dare bleep me on that. That one was earned.
I don't bleep.
I think that'd be fun. Putting a bleep on that particular one. Just 'cause-
I think it'd be more fun to just like randomly bleep like non-curse words.
yeah. Like rutabaga.
Yeah, because that probably.
Oh, wow.
Now I have to do
Wow.
that.
You are not allowed to say that word.
What about shovel?
It's like that episode of Arrested Development where he's like, I could kiss you on the bleep.
Yep.
Gross.
So yeah, what you had was you're invisible. There are a bunch of skeletons burst out of the ground and didn't hit you because you're invisible.
Yep.
Then all of a
good.
sudden,
Yep.
like mouth and teeth and probably a single anus popped out of non-existence into existence. Ate a skeleton, spat a skeleton out, and now you can't see anymore.
And are probably covered in skeleton.
You probably know that. I can say you're probably not covered in skeleton. Well, you could be.
Yeah, okay.
You definitely got some skeleton inside you.
Well, that's good. That's the first good thing that's happened so far. I still have my skeleton.
Attack the
Good.
skeleton.
Okay. All right. Can I know or assume at this point that I am still invisible?
There's been no damage done to you. I don't believe there's any reason why you would
There's
not be invisible.
literally
currently.
no way for him to know.
He was like, I guess so.
Weird.
You're like the guy from Mystery Men who just can only go invisible when no one's watching him.
Yeah.
But he can feel it.
I'm thinking like fucking Robin Hood Men in Tights, where the blind guy is on guard duty. It's like, what are you doing? I'm guarding. I think no one's coming.
I heard that coming a mile
I
off.
assume there isn't anyone there. Yeah, okay. Look, I'm getting the fuck away from the entire cluster whoops that is just this situation. Moving towards so the where were the footsteps leading?
The footsteps lead sort of to the southward side of the cellar, and then towards the west and then sort of hit a wall. Which you could, well, I was about to say you could clearly see, but no, you can't. That's what you got. What you could see previously, but now you are, like you got the whole like whited out eyes as your eyes are recovering from a flashbang, essentially.
Hey, you know what would be handy right now? A tiny hut.
Handy right now. Seeing glasses. A dog with a cool harness.
Some braille.
Better friends. Really? Hanging out with a better class of people. Not being in this situation to begin with.
So that should be your next character, someone who summons puppies that'll assist.
I'm not that kind of ranger.
Just like do that for like the next week, like getting back in my good graces, just like summoning puppies. Like, it can be pretty cool though, right?
Considering what he's able to summon,
I'll turn Dave into what is the equivalent to a puppy.
Nope. You can cast your Find Familiar spell and do that, and actually summon a different one, but no, you can't turn Dave into another thing.
Damn it.
Okay. Alright, look, I'm moving towards that wall carefully.
At this point here, I'm assuming you're just going to like put a hand out and try and just like run it along the wall to find yourself.
Yeah,
You're like you're touching a skeleton on the face going, oh, so thin.
Lovely jawbones.
Honey, you should eat something. You're so thin.
Okay.
Jewish grandmother.
Yeah, I got it. I'm going to assume you're going to be moving at half speed at this point.
At least. Yeah. Yeah. And I will ready an action.
Okay.
And that is going to be... I got to tell you what it is, yeah?
Yes, please.
Yeah, alright. That is going to be...
And the condition where it triggers. I have a suggestion, but I don't think you like it.
I mean, I don't like any of this, so please, pile on.
Just throw a fireball in the middle of the room. That's what I learned from the...
Fireball. Always be casting fireball.
That's what I learned about that one, from that one. That was so good. And the song.
I did tell them to take notes.
I thought that was just you generally being shitty, not like, this is part of the plan. Like, no. I'm going to, like, cock everything up so I have fireball ready. It's important.
For reasons.
I mean, it's important to have it for reasons anyway, but,
There are better spells. Wish.
Okay, but that's like the Omni spell.
Yeah. My statement was, there are better spells.
Yeah, but, like, he also doesn't have that.
And you could use that wish spell to cast fireball.
Yeah, I was
Could.
about to say,
And
you'd be
not
wasted,
have any
yeah.
mind fuckery or, reality warping fuckery going on.
Oh, there's always going to be reality warping
No.
fuckery.
If you just use it to cast a spell 8th level or lower,
Seems like a waste.
it's any spell 8th level or lower.
Waste of a wish, honestly.
It's a waste of a lot of fun for a DM, that's for sure.
Hey, I wish I could cast Fireball. Okay, you're a wizard of 3rd level now.
Like your barbarian now has like a beard and a funny hat. Like, what? Where's my sword?
So, remind me the teleportation circle
Yeah.
roll
Yeah.
that I've got. How
Yeah.
exactly does that work? Because I screwed that up last time.
And is it Braille?
Oh my god! How does that work? How does that work for a wizard at all?
You need to be able to read that scroll.
Yeah, alright. I mean, does that work for like all spells?
Oh no, the rest of
Wizards
your
are
spells,
casting out of
the ones you got,
spellbook.
the ones you got, you don't. Okay, your spellbook there, the ones you prep are the ones you basically got in your brain for the day.
Okay.
So you've read through your book. You know those incantations. This way you can only prepare so many.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
But yeah, you sure as fuck can't use that scroll when you can't read it.
Yeah, Jesus.
Because this has been. Thank you for this gift, Mitchell.
I needed a way to, like, you know...
Fuck this
Fuck
up.
everything up as badly as possible? I don't think you needed that.
Can't you summon some monstrosity that can heal you or something?
No! Absolutely not! The only monstrosity that is, like, in any way, shape, or form positive is Dave. And even then...
Alright, look, I'm actually...
He terrorizes small children.
I'm not even gonna, hold the
Could
action.
do a thing like the dodge action.
And large children.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not going to do anything. You're already visible anyway.
Yeah.
Double disadvantage.
Alright, nope, I'm just gonna, slowly
stand
make my
where
way
you are.
towards that back wall, and... I don't know, man.
I hope, like, fucking...
Wait till all this blows over, and then...
Just go into
Me
the
and the
fetal
other guy can
position.
have some
You'll be
work.
fine.
Okay. Izek.
What does Izek do? I don't know what his deal is.
Well,
You tell me. Well, what does Izek do?
Izek is going to be following this in because
Okay.
it's... Yeah, shit's going
He's
down
just
now.
witnessed a
What's my
large
motivation,
dragon
man?
destroy 3 doors.
Okay. I don't know what Izek does in a situation, so I can't say what he would do. Whether he would be cautious or whatever.
His motivation at this point here would be to follow in and make sure that the place doesn't just get fucking burnt to the ground. Like, at this point, probably damage control.
All right. Well, I mean, he'll run up and stand next to Ulrich, I guess,
Yep.
and be like, "What the fuck?" There's no one there to attack, though, and I can't imagine him
there's a
being
cook.
an
There's a
aggressor. So I guess that's just he's just going to follow up.
Probably know the cook, maybe.
Just wave your weird hand at people.
Oh no, that hand can do like fire stuff. He showed us that, didn't he?
What?
You've been reading the book again.
No, like
good shot.
I do remember him going like, look what I can do with my hand. It went,
Yep.
like a little prestidigitation flame.
I can see what it does right here. It's fucking baller.
Oh, okay. I thought it was literally just like, you know, shoot a little flame every now and then, but is it actually really cool?
It's real cool.
Oh, fuck yeah.
He did the look I can do fire thing with just like this like very, very controlled small amount of thing.
Ah.
Dude has a flamethrower arm. He has a flamethrower built into his arm.
Hey, Ryan.
See, I was imagining him going, look what I can do with my arm, and then putting up fire, and then like making little fire, like puppets with his hand.
Are you doing anything like held actions or anything of the such?
I don't know, man. I can't imagine he's going to like be an aggressor in this situation. He would just be following up and being like in the foyer with Ulrich, like appraising the situation. I guess.
Wait, we can talk out of our
Mouths.
out of our turns,
I've
can't
got
we?
many mouths.
Technically, no. You should just be. But if someone asks you a question, I'm going to let you respond.
Oh, okay.
But you're not going to be able to initiate a conversation.
All right, I'll do.
Okay.
It's like, which way are we going? That way. Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. Both of you roll me a perception.
13.
12. I'm pretty sure -1, so 11.
Okay. What you both see is this guy sort of slinking out of... I think Izek's probably been here in visits before, probably under the... Yeah, along with
I
the
imagine as
Burgomaster.
captain of the guard, he's seen.
He's probably been
Yeah.
in some of the noble houses before.
Yeah.
So this is off towards like a parlor or lounge area. You see this guy that you recognize as... I forget what his name is. Ernst Larnack. He is a guy that's been in the employ of... It's kind of personal security for the Vodka family. And he is basically slinking out, trying to... out of the Western Lounge. He has a hand basically on the scabbard of his sword, and he's basically like peered out and seen you and Dragon Man. Dragon Man basically still sort of dusting bits of door off himself. And actually, no, sorry, I completely forgot that door's still closed. Carry on. Because you hit the other door.
Yeah, so just forget everything I've said for the last 2 minutes. Okay, well, I guess, yeah, it's still your
I hate it when I do that. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. I've already done my thing for Izzy.
Yep.
All right. I don't feel good controlling NPCs. I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah, that's fair. Just wanted you to be able to do something.
That's
while
fine.
this happens.
I'm actually not fast.
Yeah. Dave?
So Dave has his. So we need to just go around, and then, but to the left of the kitchen, there's the thing, secret door. We go downstairs. All good. And then Dave goes that way.
Good. I'm glad someone did that before my next turn, because I was trying to figure out what I was going to do for my next turn without having known where the stairs were.
So, Dave got 30 feet. How far can he move?
Okay. Through the kitchen. So from there into the storeroom with the barrels and everything in. That's where you can get to with 30 feet.
Okay. Is that where, the...
Going past the chef?
Yep. Who's probably terrified.
Okay. Right. As Dave floats along, basically he's just getting pelted with just cutlery or mugs and basically whatever this person can find and throw. And takes a grand total of 3 damage.
Did you check his AC?
I didn't need to on that roll.
Damn. Okay. 3 damage. In that case, can Dave roll Intimidate?
Hasn't made an action, so yeah, go for it.
That's an 8.
I don't think Dave is that intimidating a thing.
He's terrifying to look at, but he's not very good at scaring people when he's trying to.
He's little, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, nah. She's scared, but she's not bolting. She is currently in the fight fight or flight response.
Hey, piss off, lady.
And as he's just getting peppered with spoons.
Spoon.
Okay. Skellymans. At this point here, they're pretty much going to be going after the main event.
The thing with lots of mouths.
Yeah.
Yay.
I'll
That's what I wanted to happen.
I'll do the non-blinded ones first. Oh wow, Gibbering Mouther's AC is woeful.
Oh yeah, but it's got a reasonable amount of health.
And then... Even the blinded ones hit its AC so bad.
It's got an AC of 9.
I know what my next character is going to be. I'm just going to play Strahd.
At least he's a better person than I like.
It's not a class that you can play in Dungeons and
Hey,
Dragons.
can I play a Strahd too?
There's no Strahd class.
We can make one.
Says you.
Yeah, yeah, I said that because I've looked at the character creator pretty closely, and there's look, man, there's not a Strahd class.
Okay, you just see this swarm of skeletons basically clawing over this thing, and they're just driving the sword in, slashing at piles of flesh and everything. They're doing pretty good.
Oh yeah,
They're doing real good.
Okay, this thing was meant to be a distraction.
I'm assuming you're hoping for longer.
I mean, it's enough time for me to be able to
Not
get out of there,
not be hit by more skeletons,
and also not be in there.
I felt the roll there. Pass. Okay, so last time when I rolled and passed all the strength checks, and then said I'd re-roll them at the beginning of the turn, I just went and passed them all again.
Oh, fair enough.
So at least that all happened. Okay. You're still blinded until the end of this turn.
You just felt the need to rub that in.
Yes.
Okay.
Just rub it in.
You're still blinded and shit.
If it helps at all, though,
Also, you peed yourself a little and you've got a shitty haircut. Dumb idiot.
If it helps at all, though, you now can't take any reactions.
all right. Choose up another skeleton, and
Poops it out.
yeah, does that whole trick again because I just rolled the refresh. All right.
What benefit does it get from eating? Like, does it get hit points or anything from
I
that?
think it's more. It just
destroys the thing.
It's if the target is killed by the damage it's absorbed into the monster. It doesn't say it's healed, but
no. It just says it's absorbed into, which I think is just a nice little flavor piece more than anything.
yeah.
Okay. Flavor piece when he's eating them. Ah, look at that! What I did there. All right, Nalag.
I'm gonna shoot. At
No. If you can roll me the dex save.
Dex save or strength save?
This is a dex save for the blinding spittle.
Oh,
That
it's on an angle. Yeah. Gonna
Does
roll
he
one.
have to make it again?
No.
Yeah, I think I make that.
Yeah, you make
Even
it.
though he's already blind?
Well, like he's already blind, so he wouldn't.
And it's
notice.
also not in that direction.
You sure? You sure it didn't go in that direction?
Well, it's each creature within 5 to 6 feet. Oh, yeah, 5 feet of a flash.
What's Barry Allen got to do with anything?
I mean, given how he can just like speed force through realms.
All right, cool. So pretty much the same number are still blinded. All right, Ulrich.
So there's a commoner throwing
Sorry, I should do my Christmas save.
shit at Dave.
Okay. Sorry, I'll just do this quick little description. You hear like within sort of like your connection with this creature, you hear like an audible snap that you're familiar with when the control is broken.
Okay. I mean, like, has it been gibbering this entire time as well?
I should have done that for you last time when it was your turn. It's about to actually because the last time it was skipped over you. It's going to go on.
Okay.
Sorry, you go.
Is she between me and the door, or like the door, like where I have been?
No,
told?
you could run past her. She may throw stuff at you as well. Depends on what's going on. Depends what you want to do.
Actually, don't care.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna run towards the. Actually, can I? As I run past, can I just scream at her, "Get out the way!" Like, yeah. Actually, I suppose. Well, I guess because that's an intimidation action, isn't it? No, I'm just gonna yell that at her. I'm not gonna make an intimidation roll.
Yep.
And then run through.
All right. If you're doing a full run, then you'll be able to get further ahead.
Yep. I'm gonna do a
Okay.
full run.
So you
until I
basically,
get
like,
to the fight, I'm running.
You run through the kitchen. You go through. There's an open door into a storeroom where you see Dave hovering around, sort of ducking beneath him quickly, and you see a door off to your left. Basically, it's not locked. You just pretty much just like open the door as you're running through.
I open the door. Okay.
Open?
Yes.
Okay.
And yeah, again to your left, you're basically following the instructions as best you know from Dave, and you're in this space where to your right you can see like through a window door into like the backyard area of the lands. Ahead of you, there's another door. To the left of you, there is another door. This is a very small room. It's only like 10 feet by 5.
Okay. Is there any?
And that's
fighting
about the
noises?
extent of the distance you'll get.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. Nalag.
Can I try and open the cellar doors?
You went up the to go.
Yeah, that's where I ran to. Yeah.
Yep. This is the ones to the open hatch ones. Okay, you can try. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Strength, please.
Yeah, that's a 9.
No, you basically like push against them, and you can feel like there is a chock bar on the upper side.
Okay. All right. I'm just going to blast 2 of the skeletons if I can. It's a 17. Does that hit?
Give me 2 secs. You also need to do your gibbering test before you even start with this.
Okay, yeah, cool.
I was just seeing whether it was the start or the beginning or the end of your turn. So if you can give me a wisdom save.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, blasting skeletons.
Yep. So that's an 18.
Yep.
Cool. That's 4 damage.
Yep.
Cool. And another one on the same one if it's still alive.
Mm-hmm.
That is 10 damage. So 14 all up.
So yeah, you basically the first one like thock, and the second one you just see like the rib cages like pop apart, and it just crumbles down.
Easy.
All right. Why you? At this point here, your blindness, like the darkness is lifted from your eyes. Your vision is back.
Hooray!
It still looks bad in there, though.
Oh god! Oh Jesus!
How many skeletons
oh,
are
God.
left?
It didn't get any better. Oh dear.
If you
just
can give
close
me,
your eyes again.
If you can please give me, now that your vision is back, a wisdom saving throw.
No, I actually just refuse. I close my eyes. I don't want to see whatever is causing this to happen.
Oh, man.
What happened?
I feel really bad.
Okay, on a failure,
No,
the creature
you don't
can't.
feel really bad.
do.
You're about to.
You can't take reactions. Can you please roll me a d8?
Hey, does it break his concentration?
Doesn't specifically say anything like that. You're not losing control of yourself.
That is a 7.
7.
You pee.
You know what? Fine.
Okay, on a 7 or, on a 7 or 8, the
habit.
creature makes a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within its reach, or does nothing if it can't make such an attack.
How far did I get up the wall before this new fresh hell?
There would be a skeleton within range.
Cool.
You draw your sword.
Luckily, melee is my jam.
And being invisible no longer is. Can you roll me that attack roll, please?
Sorry.
The fuck's an attack roll? Well, he's got attack written on it. That is a 14 plus. I have no fucking idea.
Do you really think it's going to be a plus?
Do you even have a Do you even have a melee weapon?
Yes, he does.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
It's his
It
enormous
does,
hat pin.
It does include your proficiency bonus.
Good point, good point.
If you're actually proficient in it. Are you proficient in
In
whatever-
sword?
Well, okay. Are you using the sword?
Or are you just slapping something?
Oh, the staff of frost.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I'm primarily carrying, and that's a +3
Yep,
to hit. So yeah,
that hits.
Cool. All right.
Whack it with a stick.
You
Whack!
roll.
Fuck yeah!
Apparently I'm that sort of wizard.
I see why you guys do this now. That was fucking satisfying.
It's like shaking his hand a little bit from like the jarring.
Yeah.
Roll damage, please.
Oh really?
Yeah, you
I
get to
get
do
some
it too.
damage as well. Shit yeah. What is it?
Is this the first time you've actually rolled damage on anything?
Oh!
I swear. Look, this may not even happen. This is a 1d6 minus 1.
Wait.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
yes,
Actually,
yes,
they-
yes,
Oh,
yes.
man.
Please do it.
4 damage?
Yeah.
But yeah, your invisibility breaks because you have now made an attack.
Is that plus the magic damage from the staff?
Cool. Oh, I don't know, man. What happens if you just conk something on the fucking noggin with the magic stuff?
Well, like if it's a +2, then it'll do an additional 2 damage.
I mean, it literally says -1 on the thingy, so I'm assuming that's doing the calculation for you.
Yeah.
I imagine his dex is not
Yeah.
great. Sorry, his strength is not great.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
I mean, it's true.
Words hurt.
Pile on at this point.
Okay.
Isaac's just going to run after Ulrich.
Fair enough.
Tell the chef to stop fucking throwing shit.
Hey! Calm down.
Calm down.
Hang on. So, what happened then? Like, I don't get an action.
That's your action.
That's it. That's my action.
You move.
Nope.
Nope.
No, because moving is one of the things that he can roll for.
Oh, well, no.
Oh, okay, so that is just like your entire turn is replaced by a D8.
It's basically the confusion spell.
Yeah.
Hey, don't get gibbered. Don't get jibber-jabbered.
Or mouthed.
Or, like, have a warlock in the party. Really, that seems like the number one way to avoid this situation.
Or summoning a mouthing gibber. Gibbering mouther. Why am I fucking that up so much?
Don't know, man.
It's written there, right in front of me. Okay. Ulrich, what you see is the door straight ahead of you just opens up, and the guy I described before that you hadn't seen yet comes through, and he's basically got like sword fully drawn at this point, and he is going to make stab times.
Stabby times.
No, he's not. Because I rolled a 3 and a 2 on my 2 attacks. And then you see him just sort of like, basically like quick slash, and it's like just bounces off your armor. You see his eyes widen a little bit, and then he's just like, no, I can't do that. Yeah, I'm gonna try. No, I think about this. I'm good.
Okay.
I just realised that the disengage action doesn't give me extra movement. It just means I can not get hit. All right.
So you would have disengaged and then
And
stood
just
still.
Or the other option was dash and take a
Go
opportunity
on.
attack.
Go on.
Which seems like a bad plan.
Go on.
All right, Dave.
Dave's going to move down to the cellar. Like he's going to, swing past Ulrich. Probably take the disengage action.
How does he deal with doors?
Using his telekinesis.
Probably not the same way I do.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you basically hear Dave. Does he make any sort of noise as he floats? It's pretty soundless, isn't it?
I always imagine it's like the scientific, like the sci-fi.
Oh, I know what you're doing.
Like the Jetsons.
Yeah.
Yeah. You sort of see Dave like open up the door that's off to your left and head on in through
Down
like
here,
a
boys.
closet section and down a set of stairs.
Come on, we need to go in the closet.
Can leave that joke alone. All right. Skeletons. One, two, three. Some non-blinded ones. Would you bring Mouther? All right, and blinded ones.
I think I know it.
How many of them failed the gibbering bit?
You know what? I probably should do that.
It'd be funny to just see them all hit each other.
So wisdom on a skeleton.
I know exactly what I'm going to do in this fight.
What?
I'm going to pick up this man and take him with me to the fight.
Why?
He's in my way, but I want to fight him.
Okay, so I'll slightly readjust what I did then, because it did not work out the way I hoped. First one. Does nothing. Second one gets to attack as normal, which hits and does some damage. Third one failed, so does nothing. Fourth one passed, which hits, does fuck all damage. nothing. I roll another. All right, so I rolled between 1 and 4 on every one of the ones where they actually felt, so they literally did nothing. They just stood there like if they could pull a face, it would be a shocked one.
Yep. This is where the gibbering mouther comes into its like actual really good strategic use of just denying fucking everything.
Okay, gibbering mouther is going to eat another skeleton. Let's see if its spit comes back. Nope. Apparently, nope. Need more d6s. And another skeleton goes 99. No spit this time. Ulrich.
Okay, well, I had thought I would just pick up the guy and take him with me to the fight, because, but that seems like more effort than it's worth. So I'm going to shove him.
And that is a blatantly crazy thing to think.
That it's more effort than it's worth?
No, to pick up somebody that you want to fight and take it to another location more convenient to the other fight you want to be in. That's insane. That's an insane thing to even think.
Which is why I'm not doing it.
Just kill him there. And then do the other fight.
I'm going to attack him.
All right.
I think minimum of 18.
Yep.
They both hit. He's not undead, is he?
No.
Activate my shield as well.
Bonus action. Yep.
Yep. Which then means I can use it, because versatile means you can use it as a two-handed weapon, can't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So D10. So 7 and 10.
17 all up. All right. Yeah. Two good swipes at him, and he's you see, like the slices that you make, they cut through, and then you see the wound that's left behind is like slightly seared and cauterized.
Yeah, because he's taking radiant damage as well.
Corduroys.
Cauterized.
Did you roll that radiant damage?
Whoa, he's not undead.
Not undead.
So he's,
okay.
yeah.
All right. Anything else you're doing? Or are you just going to hang there and finish this guy off?
Well, I mean, I can't do
Oh,
anything.
yeah.
I've taken my bonus action and my so.
No, like
How many skeletons are left?
there are 4.
Alright, how hurt does the gibbering mouther look?
Fairly.
So I would know that like those two are just up the stairs and they're going to be here very soon, yeah?
Because you've got communications with Dave, yeah.
Yeah, cool. I'm going to hit the gibbering mouther.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I should probably save against the wisdom thing first.
Oh, yes, please.
Yep, cool. I'll re-roll that. Yeah, same roll. So yeah, that's an 11 plus 1, 2, 12.
Which you're fine.
Cool. Alright. Natural 20 on the Eldritch Blast.
Yep.
And a 14.
Yep. Both hit.
Cool. So that's 11 on the first hit. And 1 on the second hit.
There's a lot of ones.
1, 1, 1.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Next up, Wayu. If you can give me a wisdom save, please.
Wisdom save? Okay.
You're supposed to be good at those.
That's a nat 20.
Yep, you are fine.
You are good at those.
Okay. So I am actually in melee range of something, aren't I?
Yes.
Alright.
They can see you now.
Yeah. Can't really do... Like, you gotta take a disengage act. I'm like in the middle of melee. This is so exciting.
Like, woo! I feel like a rogue. Be
Stabby.
Be dastardly.
What's he look like? The one that's I am engaged in combat with.
You did 4 damage to it, so
It looks like a skeleton.
it has taken 4 damage.
4 points of damage. Is that a lot?
There's a whap on its head.
It's got like a little band-aid over the top of a slightly split skull.
There's a resin bit.
It's going to leave a bruise.
And disengage is your whole action, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Well, screw
Don't
it.
you have any like touch spells or?
What?
Yeah. that noise you made when I said touch spells.
Dear. Okay, so it's you get ranged attack is going to be disadvantage at this range.
At this one, yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Well, magic fucking missile.
Oh, yep. Because then you don't have to worry about things.
Yep.
All 3 going in this one guy?
That is actually going to be.
Have you seen they're making a new D&D
5.
movie? Yeah.
I'm sorry, do you want to explain that to me, please?
That's all I know. They're making a new D&D movie.
I need to look that up.
Yeah.
So, 2,
It'll never be as good as the first one.
2, 4, so 6, and then 2 more because I'm casting as a level 4. 9 total, and so 11 total.
All right. This is like peppering this thing with
Pew, 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 pew.
pews, and yeah, like one hit, like an arm just like falls off. Second one, like a little cluster of ribs just shatter out. And basically going through into the final one, you basically like blast out like a section of the spine right out the back, and this thing just sort of crumbles down to the ground.
Yeah. Get some.
What else you want to do?
Make my way towards that back wall.
All right. It's not going to take any sort of real study. You can even see like sections where like these footprints, it's like half under the door, under the wall.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a very secret door.
Yeah. But no obvious. There's not a big button. There's not like a book in the wall.
It looks like just like a timber wall.
Alright.
Like someone's built a dividing wall within the space that's within this area. Okay, Izek.
What does Izek do when confronted with somebody that he knows fighting the dragon man that he's there with? I don't know what he would do. Would he try and calm the situation down?
That could be one thing.
Yeah. I mean, I think he'd try. I don't know what is like. He's a plot involved NPC. I don't know what he does.
I think the question to ask is, does Izek care about this person enough to try and stop the fight?
And I don't know that. I don't know the answer to that question.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably the mistake of me giving an NPC as out for combat.
I'm happy to hand it back. He doesn't need to do
No,
this.
he is the sort of one that would be take him down, ask questions after. Like, don't kill him, but definitely.
All right. Can he like try and hit that guy with like the flat of his axe or something like that?
Sure can.
All right. Well, he'll do that. He'll just try and like just bonk him on the head with the axe, or like just whack him in the guts with like the side of the axe, sort of thing, trying to knock the wind out of him.
Do it.
All right. I've got a +7.
How do you hit someone with the flat end of a mystical lightsaber thing?
You
17.
that definitely
Hit
hits.
them with the pommel.
So it's just regular damage. I suppose you just swing it one-handed for this. Sort of just trying to like knock them. Yeah. 6, 9. So it's 13 damage.
All right, so you basically hit him like, and it's a broad axe, so it's got a big old head to it. You sort of hit him like square in the chest and solar plexus, and he's just like, and like doubles right over.
I imagine like the chief of the guard is not going to run in and just start murdering people in this house. And then like he's got a second attack. He's got a multi-attack. Or no, he can do 2 attacks with his battle axe. So they can't.
But at this point here, he's doubled over. You have taken him down.
Okay.
You have bested him.
Good job, Izek.
I don't know.
Anything else you want to do?
Well, Isaac doesn't know where we're going, so...
Fair. Dave.
Dave's like, follow me, boys. Heads downstairs.
Okay.
And I'm assuming by now he can see the mouther.
Sorry?
I'm assuming like after he heads down he can see the mouther.
He can.
Cool. Do I need to roll going into the zone?
It's at the start of the turn, so no.
Okay, cool. Blast it with eye rays.
Yep.
Cool. It's a 4. It's telekinesis. Just make sure. Yep, that's telekinetic ray. So he gets pushed back up to 30 feet if it fails DC 12 strength.
Which he doesn't.
And a fear ray. So it's afraid if it fails DC 12 wisdom.
Which it doesn't.
Cool. Doesn't fail?
Doesn't fail.
Ah. Alrighty. Anyway.
Right. Skeletons. 3 of them still on the mouther. One of them actually missed. That's weird.
I'm not sure you are.
All right. These remaining, the 3 remaining skeletons that are there are basically just like continually just like piercing the swords like into this flesh pile essentially just over and over again, and to the point where this thing starts to like looks like a deflating souffle. It's just like it's just like this the whole like skin and everything that it's contained in just like spreads out across the floor, and like the mouths just like distort as they sort of pull across the floor.
Gross.
And then all 3 of these, like almost in unison, all 3 so turn and face towards Narlag and start marching up the stairs towards you.
Okay.
Your mother is dead. Ulrich.
I run towards where Dave went.
Mm-hmm.
And do I see anything to attack? Or do I see these skeletons yet?
Yes, you get downstairs and you see skeletons.
Can I make an attack action, or is the run the full?
Let's see.
Wouldn't be that far down the stairs.
At a run, you still wouldn't make it all the way to be able to get melee range on them.
Alright.
No, like.
How close are they to me?
They're up on you.
Oh, okay.
How close did I get?
You're probably about 10 feet short.
So you're in my safe distance now.
That'll just be
The
your
aura.
polearm range as well, wouldn't it?
That's 10 feet.
Anyway, I'm going to... I can see Ulrich now, yeah?
Mm.
Disengage and run behind him.
Yeah.
I am not brave.
Why?
Hey, you just had a random person run up to you, wearing a cloak.
I mean, like, probably recognize me.
Didn't
Would he?
You're in.
You've met Ulrich before, right?
Interesting point that needs resolving.
I mean, like, the hood's not up if I'm, like, casting shit.
You can say something as well during your action.
Okay.
But you
didn't.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember
Yeah,
what
you
point you
didn't.
actually disguised yourself into Alexandra.
I mean,
Yeah,
he
I'm
would have
trying-
seen me do that.
That's a good. I think that was before you guys even went in.
Yeah.
But
Well, Object Permanence McGee over
Yeah,
here.
exactly.
True.
Yeah, like true.
Maybe
Are you
we
gonna
should
maybe roll
roll-
on memory, on intelligence or wisdom or something to remember that?
that's a good point. Let's do that because yes, because this is going to be a funny way of doing things.
All right.
Please do.
on my turn or now?
I mean, now it's funnier.
Let's worry about it when it comes into your turn because that's when it's going to become relevant.
Yeah.
I did also take disengage, so I can't get attacked when I'm running past him.
Yeah. All right. Why you?
Yes. The wall. Door handles, big buttons that says "press here to open secret door."
Is it made out
Nothing
of
like
syringes?
that. You can try.
Speak
you can
friend and enter.
Roll, you can roll investigation.
Yep.
Speak French and enter.
Bonjour.
That is going to be 17 plus 9, 26.
You're sort of like peering along the seams of this doorway. And looking down there, like you can see cracks through there where you can just see like the flickering of like candlelight. And using that, you're sort of like starting up and down. You don't see any like even latching mechanism. Looks like just something that sort of slid into place. So if you pushed it open,
Dunk. All right.
You open into a room full of 50 angry men.
Good. Good. Finally.
okay. You open this. This opens on inwards into a 25-foot square room. There are flickering candles and iron holders all around.
Sorry, what are the candles in?
It says iron holders.
It's weird. I don't know what that is.
And it fills this room with a combination of light and shadows. Roof's about 10 foot high. There's a large black pentagram inscribed on the stone floor. At each point of the pentagram, there is a wooden stair.
That's probably what?
I said stair, didn't I? Chair.
Right. Okay.
Those are
More sense.
Those are different things.
I'm sorry. And basically, standing behind the high back sections of each of these chairs,
Cheers.
there is an individual with a black robe with a hood. Some of them you can sort of you can make out some of the features underneath the shade of the hood. One looks like a big burly dude. Another one is looks like a sort of probably a middle-aged-ish woman. There is a younger gentleman, fairly fine-featured.
They're
That's what you can
probably
make
not
out.
there for any nefarious purpose. You could probably just
Black
leave them.
robes. People in a dark basement gathered around a pentagram. I mean, that's just a Saturday night.
Yeah,
They could be playing D&D.
yeah, yeah.
Oh my god! In the middle of the pentagram, there's a bunch of these dice. You also see a very sort of stern-looking woman with her hair pulled. Her hood is down. Her hair is up in a well-maintained sort of bun. She's got very, very pointed features, like very high cheekbones, very like pointed jawline.
I'm into it.
I don't remember if you. No, I don't think you guys have come across even pictures of her.
I mean, Wick has. Well, what was it? Izek also would have met her.
Isaac's not there yet.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, you know who's there right now? Why he's there right now?
But
Yeah.
That's it.
I
Roll me-
why you spend much time looking up their genealogy and their
And
history?
you've also spent a lot of time going through like the actual common areas where there would have been a good number of paintings.
There you
Looking at the features, it's a reasonable assumption that this is Lady Vodka.
go. Lady Bitchington.
I mean, you're right, but you shouldn't outright say it.
She knows what she is.
And just give me a second because I've got to incorporate things.
Do 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 do.
He's just going to bring up her stats. She's a level 18 like ranger or something.
Level 18 fighter.
Yeah, I imagine like there's going to be some ass kickery in this room. One of the guys was described as being large. Like, okay, he's gonna hurl the big thing. I will take the opportunity as a free action to say you're all under arrest. Tell quietly. No, you're not even gonna. You're just gonna laugh. You're just gonna laugh in my face and not otherwise respond.
That makes me happy.
Okay. You can roll for intimidation if it helps.
Just give it 2 seconds because you guys have got things going on now. So let me.
How did they get past all the skeletons?
You gotta swipe card.
You got a boop. You got to boop the door. Yeah.
You got boop.
It's just weird. It's weird that they got past the gibbering mouther as well. Oh, wait. Never mind.
Okay. Yep. The situation is that they are poised for combat. What do you do?
I mean, they probably heard all that bullshit going on in
Yeah.
the next room.
Yeah. And whispers in the ears and the sort of. Oh, you just said the under arrest thing?
Yeah, you're all under arrest. Please come quietly. The building is surrounded by the city guard. Your co-conspirators have already been captured. Please, let's not have this disintegrate into a fight.
And
It's funny you use that word.
the lady at the which you've identified as Lady Wachterhaus, she sort of steps forward and and under whose authority?
Are you happy with that one?
She sounds like a Bond lady.
The burger master, of course.
Pish pish.
Oh, I knew
No,
that.
I spilled my coffee, I swear.
Are you doing anything else?
Cast a spell. Cast a magical spell.
Have a magical day.
You know what's useful? Fireball.
You found yourself a group of
If they're really not even going to come quietly, then I'll.
when she sort of like waves you off, the rest of you see them sort of like just like actually sort of brace essentially. So
Brandish.
I'm going to do magic. Because that is a thing that I can do.
don't want to hit him with a stick. Like, no.
Bad-
The hands
bad
starts
lady.
clenching like,
Bad.
no, not this time. No.
No, we'll murder.
Soon.
This time we'll murder with our mind.
Okay. So, how big was the room?
25 by 25.
All right. So, starting from the very center of the room, which I imagine is going to be the center of the pentagram, which like really ties this whole fucking thing together.
Yeah, they got the feng shui going real good.
Squirming ebony tentacles fill a 20-foot square on the ground,
Yep.
and everyone makes a dex saving throw.
Oh, come on, guys, be good at that.
Nah, don't. Hey,
So,
fuck it up, guys.
he's summoning the
What's
thing with
the
tentacles
AC?
now.
Oh, the DC.
He's taking your job.
Wait,
17.
what's he summoned now?
Something with tentacles.
Right.
I think they're just tentacles.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know that one.
Squirming ebony ones.
Oh, Eval's black tentacles.
No, ebony.
Ebenezer.
Squirming ebony tentacles.
Scrooge's
What was it?
Ebony.
16?
17.
17. Okay.
Scrooge's Ebenezer tentacles.
Okay. Lady
It's a lot of-
Vodka
it's a lot of
and one of
tentacles.
these people are not currently tentaclized.
They didn't get hentai'd by your spell.
Give it time. Everyone eventually gets hendied. And on the start of their turn, they'll need to do that again.
To see, okay.
Yeah, if they're not, then at the start of their turn, they will need to do
And
it
what's
again.
the result of them being?
I mean,
He asked.
yeah.
Kind of knowing from
Tentacles.
video footage of what's going on here.
Yeah, tentacles straight up the orifice.
So, lovingly,
Tenderly.
tenderly,
Just,
and
yeah.
absolutely consensually,
Concentricles.
Consenticles. we got some new spell names for Leland now as well.
Consent.
5, 6, 7,
I don't think he ever took any of the tactical spells.
11 points of damage.
To the ones that failed?
Yep.
Is it like a thing where they can't see or they can't move through it?
Yeah, they're restrained as well.
Oh, goody.
So everyone that's restrained takes 11 points of damage, and they are restrained. Everyone that isn't
What fuck is this?
Okay.
They can use their action to make a strength or dex check
To try and break. Yep.
on their turn.
Isaac.
I mean, Izek can only run and catch up to as far as Ulrich got, like not even close enough to the.
You could hit some skeletons.
I thought Ulrich couldn't get.
Oh
to
wait,
the
no,
skeleton.
sorry, the skeletons have moved up. Yeah, so you
Come up and stand next to me.
Can I see the tentacle? Can he see the skeletons from like walking range? Can he get into the thing from where he was?
yeah, you can see from walking range.
All right. Well, he'll get up there, sort of take in the situation, and he will hurl flame at a skeleton. I think Izek is keen enough to like see a skeleton and throw fire at it.
Oh yeah, seems reasonable.
Yep. So he will do that
Yep.
every time. 14.
Yes.
Every time. So that's 12 damage.
12 damage.
12 damage, fire bursts out of his monster hand. If the target is a flammable object that isn't being worn or carried, it catches fire.
It is not.
Bones are flammable.
They're really
Only
not.
at really high temperatures.
Fucking idiots!
Tree bones are flammable.
You basically see things like flare up in flame, and then this fairly ragged looking at this point, but still standing charcoal skeleton is still up on the.
Ghost Rider.
Yeah. Oh my god! Even like a little, it's the flame stops from goes out feet to head, and like the head even just like stays on fire. Just a little bit longer to give a real nod to the guy. I forget the name of the person who is Ghost Rider.
Nick Cage.
No, not the actor.
Nick Cage.
Nick Cave.
Nick Cage.
I'm sorry, I invited this.
It's actually Johnny Blaze, but
Johnny
yeah.
Blaze. That's what it was Johnny. I kept on going.
I was going to say, I think the one in the 90s was like Danny Ketch or something like that.
Oh, of
That
course,
was
we'll
what I
do
was
different ones
thinking
all
of.
the time as well. Yeah. All right.
I think there's a new one now. I think he's got like a Latino name. I don't know.
Dave.
Can we jump back for a sec? Did I have any movement action left?
Yeah.
Yeah? Could we say that I, left the room?
You sort of duck slightly out, at least out of sight.
Yeah. Alright, cool.
Like-
you tentacled motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Close the door behind me.
Enjoy Davy Jones over there, and off we go.
Dave's going to try and hit two of the skeletons. Sorry, one of the skeletons. Sorry.
Yep.
Telekinesis and fear. DC 12 for both.
What was the save on the telekinesis? What type?
DC 12. Telekinesis is strength. Fear is wisdom. I'm assuming they're probably immune to fear.
The telekinesis. Yeah, the telekinesis does work.
So it's pushed up to 30 feet away from Dave's general direction.
Yep.
General direction.
Nah.
And apparently not immune to fear.
Scaredy Bones.
So we'll actually roll it. Which I pass anyway.
Those bones are rattling.
Oh boy. Oh no. I hate every bit of this.
You deserve it.
That's fair. Okay. I get to do things.
What was that noise?
It's a happy noise.
Can you make it again, please? So we can get it better on mic.
No, looking at the waveforms, it's on there. Don't need to be better.
No, just like in editing, just boost it as much as possible. Oh, they finally added what's it called? support for Amazon Prime Video for Chromecasts. So now I can actually use it properly for watching like The Tick and stuff.
Yes.
I'm assuming this is in response to people complaining about not being able to watch Good Omens on their Chromecasts.
You should watch The Boys.
I've heard it's really good.
It's good.
Yeah, I need to watch that. Then, well, I need to watch The Tick, then Parks and Rec. Or is it Always Sunny?
People that are inside the zone that didn't fail.
One of the two.
What happens? I got to retry if they start within, or
They can use their action for a Dex or Strength check, their choice.
to try and not get entangled.
Yeah, to try to break free.
Oh, this is one of the ones that's not.
Sorry, the ones that aren't. If so long as they're like in the area, they're gonna have to save again because otherwise it keeps going.
At the beginning or the end of the turn?
I think it's at the beginning.
Beginning would make sense.
Yeah.
Have you told us about like them being in there?
I imagine that I would have like come out, shut the door.
You shut the door?
Yeah, like like immediately like shut the door, and walk away from it, doing like the Ace Ventura. Do not go in there. But that's it. When a creature enters the affected area or starts their turn there, they must succeed on a Dex saving throw. So yeah,
That's
start with that. Dex 17.
Okay. So she is fine. What you hear is like you see the sound of footsteps on like stony ground, and then the door just sort of like creaks open a little bit.
I like close it again.
It's like, guess who's got fireball, motherfucker?
Don't like the cat's out.
Let's see. I need to roll anything here.
I'm having a nice
Okay.
nap. I'm having a nice nap.
Valid.
If you can give me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
You were so good at those earlier.
Yeah, man. Like wisdom saving throws are my jam.
Is it bloody?
Nah. Hey.
You just sort of hear this sort of
Yeah.
whisper.
Hey, nah.
You just sort of hear this voice. It's like,
hey, no.
wizard,
Yes.
follow. And you feel this like compulsion.
Is he within 15 feet
No.
of me?
Of something, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
generally within 15 feet of something.
Everybody's within 15 feet of 20 spiders at all times.
Is it 15 or
Are
10?
you just 20 spiders in a trench coat? Is that why you say this all the time?
No! What? That's crazy!
You're crazy, Ryan.
That's a crazy thing to
And,
say.
you
Why
should-
would I be spiders?
There's 20 of them.
It's so specific as well. It's weird.
All right. So yeah, you basically hear the sounds of the footsteps sort of take a couple of steps along, and you are compelled to follow. Commanded, you could even say.
Pro tip: don't.
No, like, I think she just made a very compelling argument. I don't think there's even any magic to this. Like, yeah, okay.
Just curious as to what her deal is.
Yeah. So, what's your story?
How you doing?
You seen anyone? Or?
As you step through, she just sort of shuts the door again behind, and
Starts
then
making
just
out
like
with you.
walks across the middle of the. Wait, she's going to re-enter that. Yep, she's fine.
God damn.
Wow, she does
Boss
not
move.
care so much that she's just like, I'm just going to walk
And
across
you
your tentacles.
follow behind her. Do you have to make that check? Or
It
is it
doesn't.
just does it say creature?
Yeah.
Does it say enemy creature?
That's probably your best bet.
When a creature. So,
You are
Yeah.
a creature.
I
Can you
am.
please make
That
a
is
save
the
against your own
nicest thing
spell?
you've Ever said.
You fucking creature, you.
Yes.
Of all the things that could happen to you after she's done that, that's probably the best one.
Twisted by your own petard.
Ew.
Oh boy, that's going to be a no.
Oh, I am loving this whole fight. This is so much fun.
There's a lot that's happened.
There's been some gifts.
I love how you didn't even wait for us to finish killing the skeletons to bring in a whole new barrel of fuck.
Yes, I wonder what it would be like to introduce more
That was
danger
some
to a
Ulrich
fight.
bullshit right there.
Jeez, I wonder why I was trying to leave a room that someone was summoning demon fucking monsters into.
Aberration.
Dude, for real.
No, let's grant him.
Also,
They would fuck a demon.
Yeah.
Let's also be clear. You left the room that he was summoning abominations to go into a room where they're going to be summoning demons.
And or undead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so really a step up.
Yeah, like it's a frying pan fire situation.
Honestly, at
To
this
in the
point,
meantime summon his own tentacles.
So you
worst,
found,
No,
the worst
more
thing's
like
happened to
frying
me so
pan walk.
far is my own tentacles. Otherwise, like, a nice woman's asked me to chill.
Yeah,
It's
alright.
honestly a step up from you chucklefucks.
what's the damage
I'm
roll?
You know what?
I'm not
She
even
actually-
there.
She actually didn't even command me. Like, as soon as she's like, follow, I'm like, yeah, absolutely.
You,
Fucking-
you fucking
God.
know I will.
Yep. Yep.
What's the,
I'm
what's
sick
the
of
damage
this
roll for
shit.
this?
That is 3d6.
Please take 14 damage.
Ow.
And you are restrained.
And you also have to do... Is that spell-
That's never been true about Ray. Why he's never been restrained.
Is that concentration as well?
It is.
Oh, you get to try and break the concentration on it, which is a fucking weird confluence of situation.
Especially considering I have advantage on con saves for warcast.
Wait, can't
Dude,
you?
you're...
Wasted by my own petard again, really.
Can't you choose to just stop?
If
Why would I?
it's his turn, he can. Yeah.
Yeah, but I wouldn't.
Which is not.
Yeah, like, unless she's gone, hey, yeah, can you just, like, stop concentrating on that? There's no reason for you to do that.
Yeah, no, I keep concentrating. It's like a 19 plus. So, yeah.
Damn!
That's just.
You are a dead man.
There's a lot here to unpack. There's a lot.
I'm fine. I got fucking hit points, so I'm good.
Oh, getting past this one.
Okay.
It's fine. I'll just...
Ow, my ears.
8 hours later.
Oh my god, for real?
There we go.
Pee in the sink next time.
Ew!
It's his house. He can do what he wants.
It was. I'm not gonna bother because it's gonna come back anyway.
This is really so good.
You look so happy right now.
It's just
Exactly according to plan.
this has just been normally combat is either like it's just a long slog out of just rolling dice at each other, or it's over so quickly. I wonder why I even bothered fucking putting the encounter together because I think that actually took
The
longer.
thing is, all the stuff that's happened isn't out of place for us at all. Like,
I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I am really glad I got, like, Chucklefuck 1 and Chucklefuck 2 to come downstairs because we really do need the help now.
but the fact that he's asleep, just like, is hilarious.
This whole
Like,
whole
everything
incursion
about-
into
yeah.
into Wachterhaus has just been
Yeah.
hilarious. And I'm so glad
Bullshit.
I'm so glad that we saved this whole combat for its own episode because
It needs it.
it's very much going to be that.
Mostly just due to incompetence.
Incompetence or just particularly poor,
Choices.
decision-making
Bad
procedures.
choices.
You know, I'm not even sure half of our decisions were actually our own choices. We just, like, did what was scripted. What? What's the matter, Ross?
He's going to fucking stab you, that's what...
Fucking scripted gibbering mouth. Yeah, okay. Cool. Yeah, cool.
You're welcome, Ross.
Not my problem. I'm not even fucking there. I'm dying upstairs. That's why.
correction, you're napping upstairs.
Give it time.
Next to a corpse.
You're getting a good sleep.
Actually, sorry, underneath a corpse.
What a way to go, I guess.
He's underneath a man.
Drug-induced sleep. under a corpse. Is it White Russian time?
Or Black Russian.
Huh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What's everyone standing around for? We're waiting for you so you can walk past and then we'll sit down.
I don't know what you're talking about, he says.
No, please, take that.
Don't be shitty.
Dun, 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 dun.
So what's going on?
Alrighty.
What are you guys up to?
You're playing Dungeons and Dragons, I see.
This is a game.
This is great.
Play with me.
Play with me. All right. Skeletons march down after Alexandra Narlag. I'm assuming stopping short at you and trying to hit you. I think one's probably going to get through. What was your AC again?
Stump.
Probably 21.
Probably 21. Forever 21. Oh, sorry. That was awful.
It's 21.
All right. 2 hit.
It's a Milo.
Okay.
That is not a Milo.
It's definitely a
That
Milo.
is 11 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Ah, that's good Milo.
Back in the Tentacles room.
Consenticles.
Where the fun's happening?
I mean, given he's the one that summoned them, it really is Consenticles this time.
Oh no!
He's got to think about it.
What if
This is bullshit.
What if something bad happens to YU and you have to play a bard? No.
And that amulet is lost to time.
Oh yeah.
Now we'll find it from his corpse.
Now, if I'm going out,
Nah, haven't you seen like Infinity War? You can't take an amulet off a dead wizard.
Hey, no, I haven't.
Can't take an amulet off a dead wizard. That's an important thing.
spoilers.
It's not really. Oh, whatever.
All right.
It's cool.
One of the
It's
ones
cool,
that were
I didn't
caught
know
up
there was a wizard
does
that
not
died
break.
in
They take more damage if
Infinity
that's
War.
not...
Yeah, if they're restrained or they don't break free, that's another 3d6.
Okay, the other
That's not
two
what
break free.
Doesn't matter. Nobody dies in Infinity War. What are you talking about?
And the one that wasn't involved is... Fine, he passes. So... One of them takes some more damage. If you could roll it, please.
Oh, yeah. That is 5 plus 1, 6, 9.
It's good, Milo.
Certainly looks like a good Milo. It looks like it's mixed really thoroughly too.
Okay. The one that's still held
Must use, like,
basically
some kind of
holds
blender for
his hand out, and he's got like a dagger in his hand, and it sort of glows for a moment, and a duplicate of it appears nearby, sort of floating in the air, made of like this arcane power.
Cool.
Baller!
They don't seem to really give a fuck that we're here, do they?
I mean, we're attacking them inside their base.
And this dagger basically like pops up near you. I guess roll advantage.
In the most disorganized, chaotic way possible. We're attacking them in their base and had to spend a bunch of time fighting a monster you created.
No, actually, we didn't spend any time.
We didn't.
7 damage from a
He was just
spiritual
blinded by it.
knife stabbing at your heart.
I mean, that monster did exactly what it was supposed to. It fucked up the skeletons
And
nothing-
Blinded the wizard who needed to be able to see things.
Okay, but the wizard didn't actually get hurt by that.
His feelings did.
I don't care about his feelings.
Now his
pride.
feelings really did.
He got stabbed in the
Blind,
spiritual.
not deaf.
Yeah, but he Might as well be done for all that we listen to him.
Well, hey. Okay.
A deaf, dumb, and blind kid.
All right. One of the ones that broke free steps forward, and like you see like these dark clouds of like magic start pouring out of their like end of their fingers and fingernails and like forming into like these jagged claws, and they hit and.
Would that be a spell?
It is a spell.
So what's everyone else's new character going to be?
A spell that would be countered by.
It can be a spell that can be countered.
Counterspell?
It is a spell that can be countered by counterspell. Would you like it to be a spell that can be countered by counterspell?
I would love for it to be a spell that can be countered by counterspell because I have counterspell and I will cast counterspell.
You have counterspelled this spell, which you did with counterspell. I can't do a longer version of it. It's done.
I think we hit it. I think we got the funny.
Did
you want to what you want to do right now is you want to counter the spell with counterspell, a spell that you have which is called counterspell to counter the spell that he's casting at you.
Yes.
Counter.
Hopefully he doesn't have counterspell and counterspell's my counterspell. Does he have counterspell?
He does not. You see another one coming coming forward.
Damn it!
You stopped one.
This time, you rather than like claws, like the right arm, just basically like the same sort of thing, like this sort of smoky magic sort of comes out and then like solidifies into like a long blade, like an extension from the arm, where the whole hand and this probably about 3 feet of like arcane smoke forms into like a tangible blade.
You old motherfuckers just full of surprises, aren't you?
All right,
Probably not a good thing.
that is 3. Unless you got any more counter spells, oh, it's a reaction, isn't it?
It's a reaction, yeah. No, I would just keep stacking that shit, but no.
Looks like you're having a wizard fight.
Wizard fight! That is 16 damage.
So what was that about you having a lot of health?
Oh, you got it, buddy. I'm good. I still got like 40 health.
That's actually not bad.
Is that a lie though? Or has he actually got 40 health?
I've got like 65 max HP. I'm
Dang.
down to like 40. Oh, hang on. Wait, math. 35.
The last one
falling
takes a
asleep
few
right now.
steps out of the tentacle zone, and sort of just holds up a hand, and in the middle of his hand is just like a firefly that's just like stuck in there, like with like he's caged it, and he just like crushes it in one hand.
Dick to fireflies.
Yeah, not even like as a thing, just as like a flex. Like, look how much of a dick I am.
Make a dex save, but you have disadvantage because of the tentacles.
It's okay, I didn't need disadvantage for a dex save. Nah. Yeah, that's gonna be...
Take another 8 damage.
What happened?
That was basically this column of fire basically comes from above you and just like slams into you. It's a sacred flame.
Damn. How much is that?
8 damage because they're all max.
I get the impression they don't like you being there.
I mean, I did tell them to just come quietly, so really all of this could have been avoided.
You didn't want to have to.
I say that out loud. You know, all of this unpleasantness could have been avoided.
You didn't want to force them into burning all their spell slots, beating your ass.
All right.
Is that still...
Ulrich.
How many skeletons are left?
3.
3.
One of them looks cooked.
Use your lightning.
Bones. Flammable and highly conductive.
Or you could use your laser sword to hit them like you've been wanting to hit an undead.
You could do that thing. That could be a thing you can do.
That is the thing I'm going to do. I'm going to attack the ones that aren't damage. Well, like you were saying, one of them looked overly damaged.
Yep. So you're attacking one of the ones that doesn't look heavily cooked?
Yeah.
All right.
I get to a minimum of above 20.
Okay, yep.
Um,
I'm assuming you're just doing 2 strikes. Do you want to roll the damage on the first one and see if you're going to be attacking that first one again? That was 2 rolls, right? Then.
I was going 1 on each.
Oh, 1 on each? Cool.
Yeah,
No worries.
because
damage on
I'm
first.
fairly confident I'm going to kill each one with a hit each.
These are undead if that helps.
Yeah, I know. So it's...
Wait. Undead skeletons. What bullshit is...
Well, I had to clarify because I'm pretty sure the skeleton that's currently residing within you is not classified as undead.
Don't make assumptions about skeletons.
Did you just assume my undead status?
Yes? I'm sorry?
Got these bones at a flea market.
13 for one of them.
Yep.
And 20 for the other.
You basically 2 good solid strikes, and these 2 skeletons just sort of crumble under the light of the sword.
And I'm going to...
Hurt the other one's feelings. Say something mean.
I'm going to shove it backwards.
Oh, with a shield?
And then kind of like make a
That's
5
a
adjust.
strength
But
save.
like over the back of his friend who's like crouched behind his legs. Then he's like, fall down much?
Well, I can actually knock them prone.
2d8 psychic damage.
It's a save.
Actually, screw it. I'm just going to knock him prone. It's where is it? Yeah, it's. I'm pretty sure it's opposed, isn't it? Opposed strength.
Oh, that sounds right, yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to win this one. Nope.
Doesn't have any muscles.
I remember when some kids tried that on me. Like the lean behind someone and like push them over and they fall. I just sat on the person that was behind me.
Yeah, isn't mechanically that's what's going to happen all the time? Like, isn't that just a movie thing?
No, like you know, like,
it really depends on how
it does.
hard
I've,
they
I've,
show.
I've seen it work, but I was just like, all right, I know what you're doing. I'm just going to sit on them.
Yeah.
All right.
They were just like, get off, get off.
No lag.
So I saw why like Morton opened the door.
From your position where you were at, you wouldn't have been able to see it because they're around about behind the other side of the main central staircase.
You did see me get on the floor, but as far as you know, I am yet to walk the dinosaur.
Can I
In
go?
fact, I don't even know if you saw him become visible at any point. His invisibility would have broken when he's around the corner as well.
Well, this is a pickle.
Oh, hang
There's
on.
also a skeleton still alive.
I mean, can I go around that corner and check? Because like,
I mean, you could just kill the skeleton really quick,
There's one skeleton still there.
and it's mostly
Yeah.
dead.
You should go around and check.
I'm pretty sure it started off mostly dead.
Yeah.
We're going to just assume it's undead status again.
yeah. I'll call out if Morton's okay.
No! Fuck! No!
Do I actually get that reply?
Yeah, he's not under any sort of compulsion to not answer.
Okay. Where are you?
I'm in a really bad...
Antiforge.com.
Okay.
www.
HENTA
Please don't do this.
A
Sorry, what the URL is there?
Sorry, my cat's on the keyboard. Okay.
There's a hidden door in the far wall. Follow the footprints in the dust.
Okay. I shoot the thing and I go towards the hidden door.
Alright, shoot the thing.
18.
Yep. Don't even bother rolling. It literally had 1 health point.
Okay.
This is why I didn't attack it.
Can I use my second attack to try and blast through that door?
You would need to move... Yeah, you can split your attack up that way, yeah.
Yeah, the blast anyway.
Yep.
That's 6 plus 7. So 13.
It's still timber. That's probably not going to break the AC of a wall.
Fair enough.
I know
Is
it's
that- what's
not
like-
dexterous, but it's
Is
still...
it clear what it is now though? That
It was
it's
pretty
actually...
clear before.
Yeah, but, like, how clear is very clear? Because you know, we rolled pretty poorly. It was like, oh yeah, no, you guys find nothing.
You never came around that. You never got this far around to even see it before the skeleton started.
That was a pretty quick skeletons then.
Sorry?
That was pretty quick skeletons then. Because I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to follow the tracks.
Yeah,
Like,
they
out of the
jumped
room?
out of the floor. Like I think as soon as we walked.
It's like you got around about here. Secret door's over here.
How would we not have seen that?
Because you wouldn't have been looking for it yet.
Okay, but
As soon as you got through and started,
You backed off the skeletons as soon as they arrived.
Yeah, as soon as they arrived, you back up the stairs. So like you've not gone around the corner again.
yeah, but like we were like, oh,
It's still a secret. Okay, it's not a very well disguised secret door, but until you actually get up next to it, you can't really fucking spot exactly where it is.
Right.
So it's still a secret door, not a good one, but still a secret door.
All right.
enough.
Anyway,
All I
there's a
needed to
door
do was,
there.
like, look at it and then like, oh, you just,
Like he actually ended up
slide
having to
that.
investigate the actual doorway and work out whether it was push or pull or
Wait.
slide up.
Can I see that again? Because I just want to know where the cellar door was.
Up here. The stairs you came down, is that one there?
Yep.
The one you went up to try and get out, is that one over there?
Okay, so I would have kind of seen that area anyway.
That is a fucking straight line through there. Not really. You would see that last cot.
Is that not the entrance to the stairs there?
Dude, what are you arguing for?
No, I'm going like, what have I seen?
Yeah, but at the same time, did you walk
area?
backwards up the stairs?
Fuck if I know, man.
I would doubt
Anyway,
it.
all right, yeah, cool. Let's go on.
If you're walking up the stairs, you'll walk forwards.
Yeah.
All right. Where were we? You get around there and take a shot at it. That's where you're at.
Yeah, cool. All right, there's nothing I can do.
Yep. Why are you? Hi.
Continue getting penetrated.
I know, sorry, I thought you were going to kick off with like 8 more things. Do you not want to? No, don't think about it. Don't think about it. I was ha being funny. Nice down, buddy.
Yeah, I just rolled you're
Nice
not
down.
funny.
I wasted a natural 20 on this bit.
Really, so many of those in a dice.
I know.
Yeah.
Eventually they run out, and it's sad times, so it's the sad dice. Goes into dice jail. Would you like to,
Not be anally penetrated?
moving on?
Put a bookmark that one.
Can you just teleport out of there?
I can. Probably ain't gonna.
You're
Not run.
your own,
Colours don't run.
you're your own person right now.
Except for literally all the times that you've run.
I used it up. I used up all my movement.
I moved up all my run
Yeah.
when I ran.
You ran so far away.
Let me just check and make sure Black Pentacles doesn't fuck with this. No, okay. Alright, I raise the staff
Uh-huh.
and a 60-foot cone of coal blasts forth, engulfing fucking everything. Really. Just their whole world.
You'll be able to get 2 of them, whichever way you'd fire that.
I've got an idea of
Oh,
like,
wait.
things laid out in my head that obviously isn't gelling with.
Wait, no, because you as soon as you stepped in there, no, you'll be
Yeah,
able,
I'm like,
you pretty much get all but
front door.
You pretty much get all but one.
Yep.
Yep. Sorry, I had you in the center, and I realized that doesn't actually make sense.
Cool. All right. That is a 17 con save.
This is a baller ass like ice stuff that you got.
Right.
It seems like there'd be disadvantages to that kind of thing.
Right. You think, right? Luckily, I went to a place and got that removed. You go to a place, you go to this store, and you're like, hey, I've got this item. It's very powerful, but it's cursed. You can get rid of the curse.
Yeah, I've seen
Doc-
that episode of Rick and Morty too.
Con save, was it?
Yeah. Yep. 17. Can I have everyone's D8s?
I lost like half of my dice just from having my box in the car.
5, 6. No, 2 more.
What?
I mean, that's all I got.
Same.
There's 2 more.
There we go.
So no one's saved.
Oh, I know what spell it is.
It's kind of fucking miserable cold, right?
Yeah.
It's a very long named spell.
Like an ice cream.
Yeah, good mix. Okay.
It's 2 1s in there, but there's an 8 as well.
I got the calculator out.
So that is. See. 10 there. 4, 8. 27. 27 points of damage each. Wait. No, it's got to be 6 because you can't have a 9 on 8-sided dice. 27 points of damage each. Thank you, everyone, for your good efforts. Have some dice. Have some dice. Have some dice.
I think his was the blue one?
That's the black one.
Oh, the black one.
Glad I could help. Feel like that was a team effort.
Yeah, we all came together, Voltron style. Except for you, you're the Marty.
The one that in the bad universe is basically Super Hitler. Not even joking.
I'm vaguely remembering
Not
that
even
one.
joking.
Yeah, in like the backwards world, he was like a total dickbag.
Yeah, like there's like if Hart was like evil somehow, he'd basically be Ultra Hitler, just able to control everyone's hearts and minds and just taking over the world as a ruthless fucking dictator.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. You see 3 of those cult fanatics, basically like the edges of their limbs and everything all freeze up.
It's really cold.
Basically, like, this
Someone put on a heater.
Slightly
You
chilly.
see them like getting encased in like blocks of ice and like all the way up like, from the extremities and to the right to the core to the point where like it strangles up around the throat and then encases the rest of their face. So they're encased in like these tombs of ice.
What do you say? What do you say when you do it?
That's what happens when you were bad people. I panicked.
Wow. Arnold Schwarzenegger did better than you.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Freeze!
There we go. Better late,
Nice to see you.
better late than never. Again.
the dinosaurs? The Ice Age!
It's a good Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It was good.
Thank you.
It's a bad quote, but it's good. And
It does say that they actually become frozen statues. Which
yeah,
I think
I know.
is
That's why
the best.
I'm saying this. That's why I'm doing this thing. And Lady Vodka is just like, you see the sort of the creeping ice up her arms. She's like shaking and like ice shards and everything are breaking off her. You hurt her, but she's still going.
She's probably a little bit annoyed by that.
I don't.
She should chill out.
I don't think she's the sort that's gonna take that out on me. So.
You? That was good jokes.
Jokes. You wacky kids. I don't know sometimes.
Ooh, wait, I could do another one. No, that one's fine. Cue. All right. You got anything else?
I mean,
Are you going to try and break out of your tentacles?
Probably gonna die in a bit. No, that'd be. I'd need an action for that. I need to use my action for breaking the tentacles.
Okay. So you're going to take some tentacle damage?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I
You
should
roll
roll
it,
it.
or-
I should roll that, yeah. 26, isn't it?
Yep.
7 damage. All right.
I'm starting to get pissed off.
Isaac.
I was that close to all his tentacles, I'd be worried about getting pissed off. Doesn't really work, but you know, whatever. That's a Robin Hood Men in Tights thing, isn't it?
Possibly.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. Like, is it goes into moves into the main room, looks for the door. How far can I get in there?
From your position there, you can get at a walk. You can get up to the door.
The secret door.
And
or look for the secret door.
Yeah, go for roll for investigate.
9. His intelligence is 0, so no.
Considering this thing has been opened and closed a couple of times in the last minute,
guys, you just gotta jiggle the handle.
not even
It's
that.
just-
Literally just fucking push on
It
it.
sticks a little bit. It's not, guys. It's not that hard.
Pretty much, if you roll a 1, then I make you flop. It is a obvious.
All right. Well,
It's a screen door. It's really just a screen door.
it gets up there, I guess, and
Yep.
opens the door.
Pushes the door open, and you're greeted by the sight of
Hey,
Wayu
buddy.
at the edge of a field of black inky tentacles. Lady Vodka on the far side of them, shaking ice off her arms, sort of like pushing it out of like her hair and everything like that. And one other gentleman with a hooded robe up.
Did they look threatening, or are they like brandishing things?
The one next to why you can sort of just see like the shape of like a magical like blade is just like turning back off into like a dark mist.
Also, there's a black pentagram on the floor.
Yeah, all right, that's enough.
They're literally the reason why we're here.
A black pentagram on the floor with tentacles coming out.
Yeah,
of it.
like in between the tentacles, you can see a black pentagram.
You've got a little bit
It's
more,
very metal.
a little more Lovecraftian.
All right, Isaac will shoot fire at that one with the dagger next to Wayu.
Yep.
So you've gone with
22?
the ice. He's gone with
22
the fire.
definitely hits. Yeah.
Sort of
As soon as I walk in, I'm going to go with the lightning.
That's 11 damage.
11 damage.
They set on fire.
We just needed
are
it to
they-
be barred, and it's
are they,
Are they a
fire?
flammable object?
No.
I have to check.
Okay. That's fair. All right. Dave.
Dave is going to zip through that door, I guess. Like he's going to, he's seen everyone else go in there. He's going to have a look
Yep.
and
Curious
then
folk.
promptly leave. So I just want Nylag to have a quick vision of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's just like, "Ah."
Yeah, pretty much.
sticks his head and goes,
Yeah, no.
Like next to the door frame, just like one of the eye stalks comes out, like, ooh.
Says, Mom.
David, you haven't been eating?
who are your friends?
You don't call anymore.
Dad's got my phone.
Oh, dear. Okay. Lady Vodka sort of turns and sort of faces directly at Isaac. Sort of cocks her head slightly and is like, young Isaac, what are you doing? Why are you here?
You're gonna have to take Isaac's side.
Yeah. Oh, this one here is Isaac just sort of responds as like, just following orders, checking in on some of the dark shit that's going on in this place, and I think we may have found it. And she just turns.
We got a noise complaint from the neighbours about overly loud tentacles. Please keep it down after 9 p.m.
Sorry, I'm just like, you guys are busting up like a literal like pentagram like evil cult thing downstairs, and Wick's gonna be like, I found this manifesto upstairs.
And then I had a sleep.
I got it. I got the evidence. You're like picking up like.
Everyone just black ichor. well done.
Good.
How was your nap?
If you can give me a... Lady Vodka sort of holds her hand up and just like holds her left hand out like this. If you can give me a wisdom save.
How do I tell the saves for this? Is it just the?
Yeah, unless
Just
it's got a buff. It's just
He's got a -1 to wisdom.
he's a thinking type.
It's a 0.
Okay.
So things get worse.
should have killed Izek when you had the chance.
Yeah.
You feel your left arm like lifting up under its own
That's
accord.
the good arm, right? That's the normal arm.
No.
That's the not bad arm, right?
This is the nasty arm.
Oh, that's the nasty arm.
That's the nasty arm.
Interesting.
The bad arm. But he holds it up, like holds it up and holding it in the same pose.
Is that right?
And, I don't know.
Got the gear. Got the gear.
Okay. If you could roll me a fire blast. Is fire blast?
Hurl flame.
Hurl flame. Attack at Wayu.
She doesn't like you.
Okay.
It's not even my turn. That's good. Hey, I rolled a 1, Ryan.
Well, I guess it's a good time to do it.
I rolled a 1.
I was actually physically panicking just
then. With that, she's just like got this disappointed look on her face, and she just goes like this, and your arm does that same gesture, like the.
It's because like she was looking like it's like when you're trying to like figure something out in a mirror, and she was like doing it the wrong way. Yeah, I think that's what it was.
You just aim in the opposite direction from me, and
it's tricky.
It's spatial reasoning. Women don't have the best spatial reasoning. That's the problem. True. It's actually one of those things that's true.
Oh my God,
It just sounds so hateful.
It sounds so hateful when I say it.
And then she's with her right hand, she just holds up above herself and just like runs it in these circles above her head, and you see this like shield of power sort of like develop around her.
She just cast a spell. It's a cheating bitch.
And then takes a couple of steps behind one of the high back wooden chairs.
What was that?
She like ran her hand like over the top of her head, and you just sort of like saw this like shield of like a
some
bubble,
salt over
a
her
bubble
head.
of like power around her.
Okay.
You thinking about whether you want to do the counter magics?
Yeah. I'm sort of doing resource management on that.
On your resources.
Yeah.
Her spell book's probably going to be pretty awesome, though.
Yeah, someone is going to have a really good time getting that and reading through it. Yeah, I hope they say it out loud. So wise fucking ghost can over here. Oh, that would have been great. Yeah, too bad I'm literally fucking dead.
So no counter magic.
It might be worth it.
Ah, fuck it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Fuck it. All in.
All right. And I still
good
use.
fight.
I still lose the.
I'm still not in the room.
I still lose the spell slot used for that, don't I?
Yeah, you fully cast the spell.
Yep.
It's just it
And then
doesn't,
it
it
just
doesn't land.
fizzles.
Yeah.
So yeah, this orb or bubble sort of forms around her, and then you just sort of like flick a hand, and it just shatters like an eggshell around her, and then drops to the ground. And then she still sort of scurries behind one of the things. All right.
I really like the visual, like in my head, counterspell is like a really bitchy, like backhanded, like a dismissive gesture. Like all magic is like hand wavy and shit, and counterspell is just like, bitch.
It's a
Don't come at me with that
spectral hand literally just comes and shuts them up.
Given what's happening to you right now, that would probably have to be like that.
Yeah.
Alright, I got like 20 hit points left. That's how many do you need?
Well, it's a cult.
It's one. You need one hit point. I got 20.
And a tentacle working its way up your rectum.
If you can go the rest of forever without saying rectum,
The other cultist that's right next to you. First of all, fails, but he's right next to you already, so he takes his 3d6.
oh yep,
These tentacles, man.
that is 6 plus 6. Plus 3. That is 15.
15.
Come on, kill him.
But then is still close enough to do, because he was in melee with you last time as well. He's doing that same thing again.
Oh, right. The
Natural 20.
Oh, fuck you.
Hey, you might need more hit points.
Hey, I'm just going to say, maybe you should get out of there.
And that was advice with Mitch.
Wow, okay. Thank you, Internet Explorer, for coming to me with that brilliant, timely advice.
Hey, it looks like you're being attacked by wizards. Do you need some help with that?
Thank you, Windows 95 Clippy. That's excellent.
So-
okay.
No, it's
no,
Cortana now.
I'm sorry. We're being very dismissive right now. That is excellent advice. Okay.
22.
How do you feel like I should implement that right now before what is already happening happens?
27.
This information is
28.
right now.
Serious.
37.
37 points of damage.
37 points of damage because I crit.
How?
Well, that is...
On a scale of 1 to dead. I don't think it's enough to like straight up kill you, is it?
No.
Okay.
No. So, like, dead.
You're right. You're
Just dead.
but the plus side is what Izek sees is why you basically like have this like smoky blade pass through him and then he's like dissipate. He collapses down with like this bleeding gut wound, but these tentacles just like retract back into the ground.
And how do you feel about that?
I don't know. It's not my character. I don't really know how to get into Izek's head.
Are you actually dead?
He is unconscious. He's
Only-
in death save territory.
I miss...
Because I have Revivify.
Only mostly
But
dead.
if you're not actually dead, I can just heal you, which is a lot cheaper.
Because you can just heal. This is the thing.
Yes, I would like one of those, please.
You gotta make death saves first. He's fine. He's fine, guys. He's fine.
I don't know, man. Like, the icon that comes up does not look healthy. That is not a happy-looking dude. He's got X's for eyes, and his mouth is like...
Ulrich.
Okay.
Actually, sorry, no, wait. Well, oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're good. My bad.
Okay.
I thought I missed something, but
Because I guess I would have no idea what's going on in that room.
not until you get round there.
Yeah, so I go up to where the door is.
Yep, which is open at this point. Izek is standing there with his... Yeah,
Looking at his monster hand with a sense of betrayal.
at his hand. It's a
Would
bit of
I
an
have
idle hands
seen
moment.
that? No.
No, not until you get
Okay,
around the corner.
cool. He's unconscious.
You see him sort of like drop down to the ground. He's on the ground.
All his tentacles are gone now,
The
right?
tentacles are gone.
Oh, of course, because he's not... Okay, cool. So I didn't even see the tentacles.
Not at all.
Okay.
But you see Wayu sort of at effectively one of the points of a pentagram that's carved into the ground with a slowly increasing pool of blood.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck. Okay, how many other people are in the room? Well, like, how many bad guys are in the room, I should say. Like,
Who alive? It depends on what your opinion on Izek is.
He's
I mean, if I didn't see him do that move...
I just
then-
mean like in general.
I mean...
He works with the Burgomaster, and so far you've been like everyone's
fighting
evil.
at your side up until now.
Yeah. No, I've got a problem with the authority itself, not the implementation of the authority. Like, so the guard itself is fine.
The one we got this captured in audio. This is the one time that Ulrich has said he's fine with Izek. He just wants to kill the Burgomaster.
Yeah. Yeah, so how many bad guys are in the room?
2. You can sort of see the cultist in like this black robe.
That's the
sort
big
of
guy that you
standing
mentioned.
over the top of
Wow.
his slowly expiring
Yep.
remains.
Leaking would be a good word.
Yeah.
Leaking. I'm glad you came today, by the way, Trev.
Yeah, you would have had to have killed me without me.
Which is a lot more difficult.
Yeah.
So you see, over the top of a bleeding
And
body,
the old woman.
and the older woman that is sort of protecting yourself behind this wooden high back chair.
Okay. All right.
Just so you know, like that's the knife that he got stabbed with. Was that a magical spell, or was that just they stabbed? Okay,
It's inflict wounds. I'm just giving it a flavour.
okay. You probably could have counted that spell instead.
I had just used my bonus action to counter the other one. That's fine.
Yeah.
No, like if you hadn't have counted the other force field.
I know that was like the.
That was
like,
the way up
I was
as to
talking
why you
about
debated.
resource management. That
Yeah.
was the thing.
Yeah, no, I was just putting a button on it. You know, for the people at home.
That's the interesting turn of phrase, putting a button on it. Being a dick is another way of phrasing it. Rubbing shit in for no real reason.
I'm asleep
Can I-
upstairs.
Can I make it to him in my move action?
I'm like pretty much at the front of the door. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be able to get there, yeah.
Then I go to him.
Yep.
Go
to
him. Cast.
How we all Just like any time that is said, we just already go to just that.
Well,
And I cast Cure Wounds at a level 3.
Well, hey.
well, hey.
You're actually casting
Holy
a spell.
shit! It's a paladin!
He's casting a spell, not just laying on hands.
Oh,
Well,
so,
he's unconscious.
so what you're saying is you're casting a spell?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah,
Do
he
it,
gets
do it,
attack
do
of
it.
opportunity. I do not give a fuck.
You can still lay on hands on someone unconscious.
Sorry?
You can still lay hands on someone unconscious.
Yeah, but this does way more.
Oh, yeah.
But hey,
Yeah.
hey. But you should.
Oh, actually, wait. No, wait. Actually, just 1 second.
He's right, though. You can use the lay on hands if you don't want to cast a spell.
I was just gonna, because I thought I'd already used my most of my lay on hands points. I'm just double checking.
You've had a
how
long
many-
rest.
That's a long rest ends.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, in that case, then I'll do that then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get 45.
Oh, like
Full of piss and vinegar.
immediately pops back up to feet like fuck you. Launches himself at that guy with the magic knife, just clawing it. Fuck you!
This is the
I own you all day.
this is the adrenaline shot to the heart, freaking popping forward. All right, I'm assuming that's your action.
Yeah, I'm assuming he gets attack of opportunity.
No,
Right now, you're still within melee range.
you didn't move out. That's not how that works.
Okay. But I essentially cast a spell like I was doing. Okay. Whatever.
There are some like feats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Give you ability to do a attack of opportunity without any benefits is just if you move out of the melee range, they get to hit you.
Okay. I just assumed it was also like because I know you get it on magic spell. You get it on spells as well.
Only if you've got particular features
okay.
to give it to you. Like
Alright.
the default is if you move out of melee range, you get an attack of opportunity. Otherwise,
I think you might have some of those features.
yeah,
Yeah, I
you've got
probably
one.
do. Yeah, but yeah, actually, yeah, I do. Yeah, but
Yeah, if someone attacks someone that's not you and they're in your melee range, you get to hit them. I love the Popeye added. That was good. That was a good get.
that's the entirety of the points I've got for lay on hands until I rest again. So
That's all I need. This is going to be over real soon. I'm fucking
All he
dead.
needs is literally all the ones you have.
well, because cure wounds would have done 3d8 plus an amount, which is not anywhere near 45. So I was like,
Yeah. Well, I probably wouldn't have kept me in the fight very long.
So I was originally operating under the impression that there was like 12 cultists in there, but now knowing that there's only 2 in there, I am going to go in and cast Hold Person on the 2 of them.
Okay, that'll be one of them and Lady Vodka.
Yes.
'Cause that's what remains.
Yeah.
I'm also imagining your body just sucks up all the blood as you're getting healed. Just like, you stand up.
What's the
Slurping noise and everything.
what's the
Last
save?
bit of milkshake. from the
DC
straw.
15, I think it's Wisdom. I'm just going to be checking it.
I'm pretty certain it is wisdom as well.
Yeah.
Lady Vodka is fine.
Yeah, Wisdom saving throw.
The fanatic is not. He is held.
Excellent. Well, that's one of them, but yeah.
You mean the guy standing next to me?
Yes.
He's so dead.
I know.
That is what condition does give him?
He is paralyzed. I think it's paralyzed. Damn it. I just had that open and then I closed it because it was just like, yeah.
Oh wait, I think I got it.
Which gives me
paralyzed for the duration, so any attack is a critical hit.
Incapacitated and can't move or speak. Automatically fails strength and dex saves. Attack rolls against it have advantage. Any attack that hits a creature is a critical hit if the attack is within 5 feet.
So yeah, he dead. He gonna die.
All right. Why?
So basically,
that was the guy.
That was the guy
that just killed me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now pop back up,
and he's just
you
like
have him hold.
So it's like we've just picked you up and gone, here's this gift wrap present for you.
have fun.
Just like look at him, look at you guys, like walk over, put my hand to his temple, and firebolt.
Oh damn!
So that's
That would just be straight then.
It'd be a straight roll, but it would qualify for the crit if it hits.
Yeah.
Booey.
Yep. All right.
I had to.
Yeah, and you didn't have to.
I have to.
You definitely didn't have to.
I did.
So that is 17.
17?
Yep.
That definitely hits. So it's a crit.
And that is so 2d10 normally.
I think the guy's about to have a bad day.
He's about to not have a face.
Which, in Wires, literally could probably just mean because Wires just taken off his face off.
That's the other option. You could just pull your dagger out and let's take his face while he's
while he's using it, yeah.
Oh, that is like ultra torture.
Don't scream.
He can't.
He can't.
He has no face and he can't scream.
That's 13, and then that one's got 4.
I feel like a paladin should probably do something in that scenario.
I don't think they should.
19.
19. Yeah, this is the whole dodge this moment. This is firebolt through.
Yeah, all right. You get another chance instead of fucking up. Like you fucked up the freeze like moment. What do you say with this one? Go on.
Chill out. Fuck, you know what?
You're toast.
That would have been good for the last one.
Yeah. The next one, you're just going to be like, dodge this.
Damn.
Anything else you would like to do? Just that you're able to do with the allocation of actions and bonus actions that you have currently available to you.
There is a long list of things I would like to do. I'm literally going to put the boot in that fucker. Just give him a kick on the way down. No, that's it. I'm good.
Is he down or is he still?
Oh, he's
that
down.
actually, yeah, that
Oh,
actually.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's just the boss
Is it?
fight now.
His motivation is probably a bit annoyed, but a little bit off put by the fact that his arm did things that it's never done that before.
Can Izek make it to that chair where what's her face is?
Sure can.
He's gonna run over to there, or just scoot over there. There's
Yep.
nothing between him and them. Yep.
No, tentacles are gone.
I don't know. He's gonna fucking hit her with an axe, I guess. Fucking, you're under arrest. Hit her with an axe.
Stop resisting!
So I'll
Ooh,
swing,
I'm going to use Blinsky's weapon.
swing an axe.
Nice.
It's a spear.
Very nice.
I'm just going to run it. Pin her
13.
against the wall.
13. That's a hit.
Okay. 2d8 plus 4.
How many cultists were in there?
4 plus her.
I seem to remember there being more than 4 of them plus her that were like coming into the building. Or am I misremembering things?
That's what's there at the moment.
12 damage.
12 damage?
And then a backswing on the axe.
Yep.
That was higher. It's a 14, so yep. 8. Another 12 damage. Consistency.
Nice and consistent.
Like he's chopping wood.
All right.
Stop resisting!
Okay. Dave.
Dave is going to hop in, blast her if he can.
Yep.
Go. That is a charming ray. DC 12 wisdom.
It is a charming ray.
Hey.
Pass.
Deborah.
And a DC 12 dexterity for the cold ray.
What was it, the modifier, sorry?
Huh?
What was the modifier?
Dexterity.
I'm good then. Yep.
Oh, beans.
Beans.
We've been saying that in regular conversation nowadays.
Same.
It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good.
It's a good way of conveying disappointment, but without actually, like...
Saying fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or sounding too upset.
Fuck.
It's like, oh, beans.
Beans. It's adorable as well. So what's going on,
I
right?
got some new sneakies.
Okay.
She dead yet?
No.
I get the impression that it may not stop her.
Like, death is but a door, time is but a window, and she'll be back.
That low. It's
Alright.
weird.
Yeah, skate shoes.
Okay.
These are skate shoes. Skate shoes I remember were like full-on bulky looking things.
No, so skaters started wearing basketball shoes for a period in like the late 90s.
Okay.
But, generally, like skate shoes are like they're really low cut around the ankles so that you can move your ankle on the skateboard.
Fair enough.
Okay. She winds up with her mace.
She's got a mace?
Mace.
She got a mace! Everybody get down!
I'm just going to say that's probably going to hit because Isaac is AC.
I'm a 14.
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
He's got 112 hit points.
For real?
For real.
Oh, this is probably not going to be enough.
I'm
then.
being cocky about 65. Like, hey, look at me. Don't get hit points.
He's statted here like he's supposed to be a monster, though, rather than somebody that somebody plays.
Okay. She is going to add radiant damage to this. No. And going to expend some spell slots to make it even better.
She's a paladin.
Yeah, like that's what I remember skate shoes being. Like etnies and stuff.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, that's sort of like the halfway point in between like low top basketball sneakers and.
So they were never like properly cushioned like basketball shoes were.
Okay.
Were they?
5, 9, 10,
Mine weren't
14,
anyway.
Yeah. I never really saw them. This is more
20, 24, 27 damage.
historical interest.
You know a lot about sneakers and shoes though.
So yeah, 27 damage.
It's my jam.
Yep. I'm keeping it on a calculator.
Ah, cool. Let's see if I can do anything else.
So it was like a big glowy mace thing?
Basically, she brings down her mace, and as it hits, anyone that's actually looking, you'll see like this, like outline of aura of like this, of like arcane power around the mace as it strikes down on Isaac's head.
Glowy mace.
Glowy mace.
How much damage?
What did I do? 27?
27. Was a solid hit.
You're already eyeing off the fucking mace, aren't you?
No.
That's why you're asking. Like, you're looking at your glowing, magical sort of awesomeness, and you're like, that's not a mace, though.
No, I just want to know, just so I know how much damage I'm going to be taking from her when I go up.
Alright, that would be that for her.
She could surrender.
She could. So where is everyone currently? Isaac's right up against her.
Standing
You're
next to him.
Nalag?
Now like probably the front door, like the doorway. Yeah.
Inside, outside the door.
I'm gonna say outside because it doesn't want to crowd it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. As you're standing there in the doorway, you see it sort of push itself closed.
Okay.
They have automatic doors.
I'm good with doors. I made friends with 3 doors today.
Then they had to break up.
Done.
There seems to be a door-based thing happening.
Some kind of door situation.
Okay.
Are you going to make a play for keeping the door open? Or?
I mean, if I can, yeah. I mean, it's not my turn right now. So.
It's Ulrich's turn now.
Did I notice the door close?
I think you're still sort of administering to Wayu.
Well, okay.
Well,
Also,
Yeah,
I
no,
imagine
I'm
your
good.
attention might be focused on the evil witch.
Okay.
Yeah. yeah. Focus on battle or door behind you.
Yeah. I'm going to go up to her and attack her.
All right.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
It's so weird.
Yeah, really wouldn't
Wouldn't have placed it.
kind of makes sense when you think about it.
I get to a minimum of 19.
Yeah.
So that's 2 attacks. She's not undead or anything, is she?
No.
I didn't ask if she was a flammable object before because I didn't use that thing.
She's certainly flaming.
So 13 and 8. And I'm going to knock her prone.
You gonna smite? Smite.
Oh, yeah, actually.
Smite,
Good idea. I always forget I can actually do that.
Smite her in the face.
I'm going to add
Smite.
a D8.
Make her explode.
So she takes another 4. Oh, wait, it's 2D8, sorry. She takes another 12 damage.
On top of her, how much? Some.
It was. I've
It was
already
a whole
forgotten.
bunch. At this
Yeah.
point, you got more than enough to basically take her out.
Oh, okay. I assumed she was going to be like a tank, given how you've described some of the stuff that she's done. But
Oh, she's done stuff.
yeah.
But she's, as we've established, that some magical castery types don't take to getting hit by things all that well.
When did that happen?
That's weird, right?
No, that's what happened. That's what happened to Wayu before. He got hit a bunch of times and died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That tends to be.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too technical with like magic and wizardry, but if you get hit a fuck bunch of times successfully on your person, you die. Your blood comes out. You like technically what happens is your blood comes out. And you die from lack of blooditis.
All right.
I'm just not keeping up with these whole medical terms.
So I'm going to drop you out of initiative at this point.
I'm gonna
The
open
room
door.
is yours.
Hey guys, the door opened.
Good job.
What I missed?
Ladies.
Metal German.
So, wizard guy. Pentagram. It's probably bad, right?
I mean, generally not. Not like
That could also be a little bit more in your wheelhouse as well. Fucking religious man.
Yeah.
It's a symbol of the occult and fucking demonology, something that might be within the religious realm rather than the arcane.
Yeah, I'm conversing. I'm strategizing with my
okay,
friends.
we're having like a
You're huddling up, you're conferring, you're...
I'm just confirming with you my suspicions that the pentagram probably not a good thing.
full-on meeting of the minds.
Yeah.
This is a bit of a real mix-up, though. Like
He got a whole Algonquin round table going on around.
I get to 14.
And you've been in melee combat and getting stabbed.
Can I check the pentagram as well?
I got 14 on my religious roll.
You must stay away from the pentagram.
Yeah, actually,
20.
yeah. I'm not sure we want you anywhere near the pentagram.
Okay. It's... You know pentacles and pentagrams and all those bits and pieces. That, these are symbols used by the occult.
Having some sort of ritual sacrifice that then bled into it, that's probably not a good thing either, is it?
There's only a little bit of blood. Yeah, probably...
And it got sucked back into him.
Yeah.
It's mine.
The blood's back in there as well as a little bit like dust and dirt from the floor and a bit of cat hair. Because we know this
Honestly, I was
lady...
like that before.
Just so much
I'm
cat
not
hair.
a healthy man.
I wonder where our other friend is. I hope he's not asleep on the job.
Oh my god. Does anyone know where he is?
I think he went upstairs, but he might have found what he was looking for and left.
I swear to god, that cheeky fucker took the money and ran.
Probably. We'll probably never see him
Son
again.
of a bitch, we'll never see him again.
So, Izek, is this proof enough that, some shit's going down?
He's just looking at his hand and just like opening up the fingers and closing them into a fist and then opening them up and then closing them again. And
I mean, he's encountered magic before, right?
Not magic that controls his hand, probably.
And he saw her do... Well, yeah, okay. Yeah.
how would you react if all of a sudden your arm did its own thing and attacked people?
It does it constantly.
That's what happens when you have trained reflexes.
But yeah, he is in a bit of a state.
Yeah, yeah.
But he's looking at his hand and then just sort of, like closes it into like a fist and sort of looks up at you and like, this should be fine. I'll be back in a bit. And then just like walks out.
He'll be fine, right, guys?
I'm gonna send Dave just to like watch him from a distance. Just make sure he doesn't do anything stupid.
And I am going to fucking
Loot the body?
ransack that goddamn lady.
Yep.
Should we...
That
I unmasked the other people that were in the room.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we need to search for evidence.
Like, let's see who you really are.
I have no idea.
I have no idea who
Yeah.
this is.
Old man Leonard.
the JLA cartoon where they all got mind swapped with the villains.
And Lex Luthor takes
Flash.
over Flash,
Who
yeah.
you really are. I have no idea who this is.
Aren't you gonna wash your hands? No, because I'm evil.
Okay. Picking over her?
Oh yeah, like absolutely. Like first of all, like checking for a pulse and everything. Residual goddamn magic. Is there a chance that she has cast her soul out into a phylactery?
Phylactery.
I got that.
Flat tree.
Are you going to take her mace?
Didn't even make a condom joke out
Yeah,
of that one.
is there anything that we can loot from her?
Okay.
Fucking, alright, line starts back here, first of all, buddy.
Roll investigation.
Like, I'm
got
taking the
that
piss out
first.
of like, oh, have you taken her mace?
No, because I don't want to. I'm just saying,
know.
you're saying, yeah,
24.
before.
24.
I mean, like, we should check the room. For,
I think
like,
we should
evidence and
also
shit.
check the rest of the house.
Like, we need a list of all the people that was in that cult because they're out there.
Okay.
No one's in like a rush to like get out of here, right? Like we're doing this properly.
You need
Oh,
to
yeah.
find the minutes for their last meeting.
I'm more interested in
got
making
those.
sure the rest of the house isn't...
Okay,
Because
like,
we've
calm
covered
down,
one
we're
room.
not
How do we
writing
know
that
there's
shit
not like a
down
mirror
and
room
putting
on
it in
the
a
other
book?
side
It's crazy.
filled with cultists? Like, there could be another room like this in the house just filled with more cultists.
Like they've gotten
So we should
everybody
probably-
to sign like Scientology style contracts to like pledging their allegiance to the cult for the next 5,000 years.
Wow, okay, calm down. No one is that evil.
Yeah.
No one in D&D.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be fun. We're not going to bring Scientology into it.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Lord Xenu is not part of this.
Okay,
Is
so
it worth like spare that are dying and making sure some of these people survive. Like, I would be resistant to trying to save this one because she bad.
I'm pretty sure they're all
it's
dead.
it's 300 gold of diamond dust. Just
I mean, how does that work? Like, if a PC
and it's within the last minute
goes down, they're not like dead.
Can you talk to dead people?
I can talk to dead people, actually.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, do you want me to ask her any questions?
Why are you such a bitch?
All right, cast it.
20 minutes of like ritual magic incantations. Dude, what the fuck? For real?
Why are you such a bitch? Okay.
Yeah, I go and do that. I go and cast like Speak with Dead on her.
Oh shit!
What did I get out of that?
You get 5 questions, right?
I'm looking it up now.
Wait, shouldn't we check the rest of the house first? Like, this is literally one room.
It seems like the important room.
Yeah, I would
Well,
say
yeah,
this is
but
Hey, there's a pentagram on the floor, dude.
true. But I was attacked by a random like minion of this woman on the way in. Like, we should probably make sure there aren't others.
If he says that out loud, you guys didn't know about that. Oh no, you wouldn't know. You would have seen him as Dave went flying through.
Oh, and I'm like, did he
cook.
look like? And then describe the guy that I saw in the... Because I saw him
In
sitting
the drawing room thing, yeah.
chamber.
Yeah.
Yay,
Yes.
hi.
Oh no! So I was actually mentioning the cook.
Yeah, you were making a dumb joke when you actually did get attacked by a minion.
okay.
Yeah. I know, but I killed him, didn't I?
Gentlemen,
Yeah.
Izzy put him down.
Yeah. So, there's a guy back here we should probably tie up. Yeah. Good point. I forgot about that. Yeah. I go and tie him up.
gentlemen, I need you all to leave the room. To talk to her, I need to disguise myself as someone.
I mean,
Absolutely.
I'm already
100%
going to
no.
go and tie.
You're gonna go deal with
Hard
the...
pass.
If you want to turn yourself invisible, that's perfectly fine. But I do need to be the only person visible in the room.
Well, I'm going to go and make sure this
Like a
guy
spell
doesn't
slot
get
issue
up.
going on here.
I go and
So you're doing the Narlag voice while in Alexandra face, or you already shifted back to Narlag
Shifting back to Narlag.
in a dress?
Yeah.
Of course.
But I have seen that bloke with the weird ghost sword thing talk.
Yeah.
I've seen him talk.
Sure.
I know what he looks like.
Yep.
The guy the other cultist that was like casting spells and shit in the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there nothing in the talking to the dead that compels them to tell the truth?
Yeah, like there's nothing in that tells me that they have to tell the truth. But they will often like go, "Oh, I'm not telling you that," if they recognize you as an enemy. So if I can disguise myself as someone that, she knows as an ally, I can just go, "Hey, yeah, I'm going to get you over to, Castle Ravenloft. I just need to know like the list of all the other cultists so we can get the fuck out of here."
yeah. Where did we keep that book that listed all the names?
I mean, you're assuming that you disguise yourself as the other guy, and she's like, you're not Steve. He's here. His ghost is just over there.
Oh, hang on.
Hey, it's worth a shot.
Like, his head, leans into the frame. Like,
Hey guys!
dude. Swing and a miss.
Sorry, I'm just razzing. That's funny.
Yeah, answers are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive, and the corpse is under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer if you are hostile to it or it recognizes you as an enemy. So if I can disguise myself as an ally that it knows hasn't betrayed her, then,
It's also a ghost,
I mean, like, it's literally just you animate the body. You don't actually summon the ghost to talk to.
Interesting.
Yeah. Like, it only knows what it knows in what it knew in life, so it won't know that such and such is, like, a ghost as well.
Yeah. But I love the bit. That was great.
Do you have a compelling reason to do it immediately?
Sorry?
Is there any reason to do it immediately?
I mean, there's no reason to not do it immediately.
There's a lot of reasons to do it.
other than the fact that we
We
still
can,
need to clear out this area.
We got to clean out the area. There is a lot of stuff. I'm not even entirely convinced that she's dead at this point. I want to do shit to make sure that this is.
I'm going to go and
They're
hog tie the
raising
guy.
things. They're
Well, if
doing
you
all sorts of
want to because you roll the investigation, I don't think I ever actually got an opportunity to tell you the
stuff.
things.
What was it? Yep.
Okay. She has silk garments on that are sort of into sort of like a corset and bustle sort of setup. On the top, across the shoulders, she's got it's almost like armored shoulder piece. But it's very, very ornate. It's done with like golds and so forth. So it's like they're fineries, but they also look ceremonial.
Okay.
Look less of a
She's
a
got a business
nobilistic
card in her
garb,
pocket
more
that
of
says
something of
Lady
a
Vodka, Lich.
But they look more like ceremonial robes. Around her neck on a long chain. Let's look this up.
It's a Freemason symbol.
Stonecutters.
There is this.
Please let it be a fucking amulet.
No, we have 0 amulets.
We're doing good. We're gonna get about amulet debt. At this rate, we're gonna have an amulet one day, guys.
There is a large locket. Yep.
I was just coughing. I wasn't like making.
Do you have detect magic on, or?
Yeah, look, before I sort of handle anything, I primarily like checking her over to see what's there. Before a full investigation, yeah, he'd be doing like the whole, magic gloves and...
Yeah. Just to find her phylactery.
Let me just...
Also, you gotta be real careful because these sort of people hide syringes in shit. On the corners. You gotta...
Yeah, that's obvious. Didn't everyone know that? Yeah.
Yeah, look, and, it's...
Yeah.
Ha ha ha! Very funny.
It's funny because you're asleep.
Aw. Too soon. I don't know for what. Alright. Look at the tech magic. There is nothing that appears magical on her. Just her own
Power. Innate.
Stuff.
No, actually, sorry. Like the
Probably
mantle
take out
that
her
she's
sons.
wearing,
I imagine
that's
they're not
giving
gonna
off
be too happy.
an aura, but it's looks
Yeah.
more religious than arcane.
Yeah, okay. With historical knowledge, is there anything obvious about...
I mean, you could ask the two people that have experience in religion.
Well, I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
So, what do I know about it while looking at it? I'm not closing my eyes and just shoving this across here.
Looking at it, it looks like they look like the fineries of someone in a priesthood or something like some sort of like cleric or priest or something along those lines.
Yeah, okay. But the pentagram and the robes and the chanting sort of filled that in anyway. So I was already pretty convinced of that. Hey, guys. I think this is a couple. All right.
Me on my second day at the Scientology camp.
I mean, you don't really have any documentation to back that up, though. So
Yep, religion check on that. That is 14.
20.
Damn.
All right. Looking over this, it looks old. It looks like it's been handed down like generations. This is hundreds of years old. This piece that she's wearing, she's modified it just to actually fit her sort of shape. But otherwise, it's an old piece. It shows the it's in the middle. It's got the crest of Ravenloft.
bitch.
And since you've taken it off her and just handed it across, right?
Yeah, if it wasn't if a magic aura, would I be comfortable at that point? It's not gonna fucking explode. It's not gonna be.
Yep, no.
There's probably a hidden syringe in there.
Looking over the inside. On the inside, it's got the maker's mark down on one side, which.
Blitzky.
Blitzky Senior.
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 They just knew everyone of their family.
Yeah, how did they know?
Son, you will grow to be a Blinsky.
But Papa, I am a girl.
Thank you for yes ending. All right. Right in the basically where the mantle sort of comes down to a point that sort of sits pretty much at the top of the sternum, where it sits pretty much at the top of the sternum. Just above that, there is scratched inside. There is another sort of pentacle scratched inside the inside this piece. Been using some of the old artifacts of of faith and polluting them somewhat.
Mind if I take this?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so this is an item of evil, Mr. Paladin.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I think I should take care of this one. Just. Yeah.
It's like holding it out ahead of him like a used nappy, like trying to run it to the bin.
I mean, I can store it in a safe place until we can destroy it.
Do I know how it can be destroyed?
Your
Like just straight holy water, or
that would probably need a little bit more than just
Make
pouring
it
some
wet,
holy water on it.
generally.
what about a laser sword
Ooh,
that does radiant damage?
I saw that bit in the Harry Potter movie. It was badass. Try and break the Horcrux with the sword, and
You can ask your sword.
Oh yeah, yeah, I do that. Yeah,
can everybody else hear the sword?
No.
This is gonna look insane.
well,
And
no,
it
because
doesn't-
I feel at it,
Yeah,
so I don't talk to it. I kind of feel at it.
It emotes.
Yeah,
It communicates. It's a 12-year-old. It communicates solely in emojis.
so it's a bit like me.
So like it's on Fortnite. I got it.
Yeah. I emote at it,
I think I hit my shoulder.
the feeling of an evil,
Good.
like this evil.
Okay.
What is it? Not nap. I was going to say napkin.
Mantle?
Yeah, yeah. Like
You were close.
So close.
Okay, as soon as you sort of like pull the sword out and just start to actually like bridge communication with it,
It's like kill it with fire.
you just basically get the sensation of like the feeling that you have been screaming angrily at the void for like 10 minutes.
I mean, I've been using the sword in the fight,
But you haven't been communicating with it.
Okay, yeah, all right, fair
That
enough.
is a whole different thing.
Yeah.
Dude, talk to your sword. You're like my stepdad. It's like you're there, but you're not there. You know?
Yeah.
Reach out. I got some stuff to work through.
Why are we laughing?
It's mostly the delivery, I think.
Right?
Still doing it, like right in my face. I'm literally asking for help right now.
You gotta reach out and stab shit.
I don't have a step dad, it's fine. you were feeling guilty there for a second.
I
can see
was.
it coming. I'm gonna step dad. He left ages ago. That's why I'm doing this podcast. I'm really hoping, Stephen, if you're out there.
Papa?
Papa?
Papa, can you hear me?
It took till late in the episode, but you guys fucking broke me finally.
Just broken home and absentee dad jokes.
Okay, so...
You okay?
yeah.
You want a Milo?
One of the Milos you made earlier? could you handle another Milo? Okay. Yeah, again, you got this screaming sensation, essentially, from the Sun Sword. And it's almost like it's like aggressively like trying. It's okay, a little bit like an angry dog pulling at a chain. You get that sensation like it's trying to get somewhere.
Okay, I try and like it in any kind of direction.
It's pulling itself towards that mantle.
Then I move my hand so it's not gonna. But yeah.
He's just like put it in, he's like jiggle it around a little bit. What are you doing
like,
here? Do you know how to sword?
Well, I move my hand so I don't stab myself. But yeah, like I stab the thing towards the mantle.
Okay. So
It
you
doesn't seem hard. Why are you making this so awkward?
so you start to like push like the actual light blade of the sun sword into like the breastplate section of this mantle, and it sort of it gives a bit of resistance, and you can see like it's almost like melted, like molten gold and silver, sort of like just pulling around the edge, and then the resistance sort of breaks, and it's just like slides through the front section just like a hot knife through butter.
Does the rest just catch a flame?
Then the pierces through the back side of the mantle, and you've basically just got like you're holding onto one shoulder piece. You've pushed the sword through from one side to the next, and the whole thing just starts to like glow with like the intensity of sunlight. And the whole room, like everything around, is just like lit up with this vibrant, radiant light. The only shadows are the ones that are cast behind, each of you, as you're standing around this area. And you'd expect this to be painful, and you'd expect the actual mantle to be like warming up. If it's glowing like white hot, you'd expect to like be burning. But there's no heat. And then the whole thing just like the light just then like shuts back down again, and this mantle like it's still in its shape, but it's got more of the colouring of like lead, which then just like crumbles and falls to the ground.
There you go. You can have it now.
That was cool. That was good
I mean,
imagery.
you've
I
destroyed
like
it now,
that.
so there's not much point.
I mean, it was evil.
I didn't realise that. Fair enough.
My sword didn't like it.
Yes.
I have told you guys before that my sword can talk to me, right?
Yes, you've told us many times before, and we definitely believe you.
Like he has him, but like yeah, talking sword, yeah, you definitely.
You sort of tap back in with the sword, and you just have this sensation of like the flowing relief of just knowing that something dangerous has passed. So the adrenaline and like when an adrenaline rush is like finished, and like it's now just like your heart rate settles back down again. You calm. You stop to having those like micro beads of sweat against your skin. Like you
mean against my scales?
Well, yeah, but just like calming and soothing, and actually like sort of backing away from the ledge.
Cool. I give it a warm, pleasing thoughts like a stepfather would to his son.
I mean, I appreciate that.
And
I feel like that one was directed at me.
Yeah, I will try and listen to it in the future. Like, just yeah. I think we've grown together now, and we will forever be closer because of it.
Okay.
Wild Swing, do you want to hang out sometime? Do you want to play catch? Or...
May I talk to her spirit?
I mean, are we not going to care about the rest of the house? Like, what if there's a few rooms in the house just filled with cultists?
Yeah, she's not getting any better.
Yeah, like...
I mean, you two, you can all go off and do that, but I am out of spell slots. I can't really do anything.
I guess, sure. Like, is there any like limitation on how long this spell will can be cast for?
10 days.
Yeah, she has to have been dead for under 10 days, and it only lasts for 10 minutes.
Hey, guess what? You can tell them whatever the fuck you want.
That's true.
Oh, you don't know how
actually,
Speak
yeah.
with the Dead works. No, I got to do it right now. It's super important.
Like, chop, chop. It's got to be done in the next 10 minutes, otherwise, nothing. The secrets go to the grave.
I do actually have
Well,
to do it.
it's a tricky one as well.
I do actually have to do it quite soon.
There we go.
Also, if you could go get me a Sprite, that would really help.
It's got like all the letters of spirit in it, and it's great.
Important material component for the spell. Sprite, a little bit of ice.
I'm
not too much.
I'm going to go and hog tie that guy.
Yep, because you already said you're going to go do that.
Yeah. And then I'm going to carry him around. And then we're going to go and look.
Does she not have anything else on her?
She's got a signet ring of the family that looks at. She's got it around.
I'm going to go and arrest that fucking cook too.
And you look at it, and you go like,
threw stuff at me.
you can clearly see this was made for probably a husband.
Just have it, Dave.
And now that he is,
Okay.
well,
Yeah.
it looks like a man's ring. You don't know.
yeah,
You don't
yeah.
know the situation of the husband. Like that would be me telling
she
you
said
something that
mean
someone else
words,
knows.
though.
But you also know.
Sure she
but
said
you don't
mean
know
words
because
at me.
you aren't you.
Counterspell, buffalo, sure.
Yeah, but yeah, it looks like a man's signet ring that she's wearing around her on her thumb because it's the only one that it would sit on and not just fucking fall off every time she moves.
Yep. I'll secure that and like anything fucking else.
Yep.
Yeah.
Aside from that, yeah, like she's got fineries and everything on it. She's got a mace.
Nala transforms into like the cultist that got killed.
Yep.
And then starts putting on his clothes.
Stripping
Like,
down the
like-
corpse.
The one who got his face burned off.
I saw his face,
Yeah.
and
I mean, so did.
And then you saw it go away.
But I mean, didn't you say they know what she knew in life?
Yes. She was the last to die, so
He got better.
I thought you were dead.
I mean, I've got no issue with you doing this at all. I just figure we should make sure we've secured the rest of the house first.
you guys can fuck off and do that, and I can do my own thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, let's split the party up more. Sure.
This is also like interrogating a suspect, and I imagine like Isaac and the Burgomaster would have like an opinion on that.
It's not like I can't cast that again. There's literally nothing that says that you can't cast
I'm
it
a warlock.
again.
I can cast it like twice.
that's your limit.
Actually, I can cast this as many times as I want. It's basically a cantrip to me.
Well, fucking ooh la la.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to go investigate the rest of the house.
Yep. What section are you heading to? Just so I've got an idea.
First of all, I'm going to go and
get to it.
secure the cook, because there's at least one person I know.
Something
in the
very
house.
important that needs to be done. Yes.
She could be running off to anywhere else. in that
Cooking
place.
things.
Or she could be running off and going, there's people breaking into our house and wrecking the place up.
Yeah.
Murdering everybody downstairs.
She could be.
So you're off doing that. What are you doing? Mr. Wayne?
So you're just gonna like turn into?
I'm good.
what's the
I'm good for him to do this. So
Yeah.
What's
It's like
the plan?
I'm going to move all the bodies out. If you want to turn invisible and watch, that's cool. But I need to.
This is really creepy.
I need.
Hide under a blanket.
Again, the things that I'm
sometimes
gonna
the
ask
chair
you
in the
guys
corner,
not to say,
sometimes in a closet, but almost always wearing a Superman costume.
But I do need nobody else there.
It is seriously my favourite Rick and Morty quote.
Yeah.
It fucking gets me every time. It's season 1 and I still cannot get past it without just having to pause and stop for a bit.
It's like the calm and placid and like genuine way that it's done. Like they're happy.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Are you?
I turn to a wall.
Hiding under a bunch of coats.
Alright, what's that now?
Hiding all the bodies is like, her first question for you is like, what have you done with the room? Why is the rug so bunched up?
I can see his feet sticking out from underneath it. Guys, really?
Anyway, who are you disguising yourself as?
Like I said, face blasted off guy. I'm going to obviously move all the bodies out.
Yep.
And
So, just an insight. If you cast this again, does she have the memory of you having cast it before?
No.
Okay, cool.
It's like fucking you again. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Like the way I've interpreted it is like, you can tell them new information that then and there, but any like future things they don't remember anything from it, the future. Like, if they've gone like, I thought you were dead, you can go, no, I'm still alive. But if you do it again, they go, I thought you were dead, and you have to go, no, I'm still alive.
So it's like a do-over
they don't learn any new information. It's actually written in there.
It's one of those do-over things where you can just be like, oh, I fucked it up and keep...
It's more like you putting some juice back into their brain and they continue on like just after they died, rather than you bringing their soul back from the afterlife and jamming it back in their body. It's more just you just like kickstarting their brain and they get to like...
Necromancy light.
Yeah.
It's all the flavour of Necromancy Classic, but just only 1 calorie.
Yeah, it's probably a good thing I'm not in the room.
Yeah.
It's Necromancy Max vanilla.
That was a disastrous idea of a fucking drink. We gave going so much shit about it.
I never had Pepsi Max Vanilla. Was it shit? Like how all Pepsi is, or
It's definitely your choice of liquid. You made the wrong one.
I haven't tasted it because it seems like the worst idea.
Anyway, okay. So you are setting up. You are dressed as Birdface McGee.
Birdface Man?
Birdface Man. Burning Face Man.
Bernie Faceman.
Bernie Basement.
I'm going to check his pockets. Was there any kind of identifying things in his pockets at all?
There's a business card.
Driver's license.
Costco club card.
Social security number.
Condoms. They're not really
Subway
helpful.
card. He's like one punch away.
Is like what are condoms in
Devastating.
Lambskin.
Goblin skin.
Are there goblins in Barovia?
Why would there not be?
There probably is.
Racist.
Well, we haven't seen any.
You haven't.
Okay.
I've seen a hobgoblin though.
That doesn't count.
Yeah, doesn't it?
No.
All right.
You walked into Barovia. Goblins can walk into Barovia. Fuck you.
I cast the spell.
Note-wise, there's a small scroll that he's got sort of like wadded up and put into a pocket, which is just addressed to
My dearly beloved.
Andrej.
Is it?
Whether that's him or not, you don't know.
What does it say?
Oh, it has other information on meeting times.
Okay. Is it signed such and such?
No.
Is it like... Okay. But like, I'm asking like, is there any indication of who it was from?
No.
Okay.
No.
Just for reference, what times were they?
One of them you could probably equate across to, half an hour ago.
Yep.
That one went really well.
Any future ones?
Yes.
All right. Cool. Pocket that. That's good evidence. And yeah, now go and cast the spell.
All right. You sort of look at this body, and for you sit around and like place the because I think it involves a few materials and the ritual time and everything.
One action, burning incense.
Yeah, I think I was about to say incense just as a sheer guess. But so placing these like wads of incense around the body. The faint smoke starts to fill.
And starts swinging around my head.
Cop this.
That's what wakes them up.
Okay. After it's 10 minutes, isn't it?
One action.
Okay. But the ritual casting.
The duration is 10 minutes, but the actual casting time is one action.
Okay.
So 6 seconds.
Okay. The chest of the body just all of a sudden starts to raise, like it's drawing in breath, and the eyes sort of snap open, and just like they're sort of dried and almost like a little bit like cataract sort of look to them. They're not completely whited out, but there's just not the spark of life behind the eyes. There's no soul behind the window.
So a millennial.
No.
There's no soul behind the window, and there is no avocado on that toast.
I love that song.
Also, there's no money in the bank.
No. Feels. Alright.
I'm just going to use Narlak's voice for this.
And the eyes just sort of like, they blink a few times and they sort of snap to you.
My lady. We've
5 questions, right?
Yes, 5 questions. We need to regroup all the casters. What the fuck am I saying?
Cultists?
Cultists. Yes, we need to regroup all the other members. I need their names.
Why would you need the names?
We can't meet at the Wachterhaus. Is that how it said? We can't meet at Wachterhaus anymore.
That's not a question.
Okay, but like, is she going to answer that?
Your original question is what? Sorry, we need the names.
Yeah.
The names are recorded in the ledgers.
You're not in the room.
I forget. Where are the ledgers?
In storage.
Upstairs?
Upstairs.
Thank you.
Last question?
How are you doing?
Oh, wait. No. How many questions? I thought everything was 3.
That's 3, is it?
Yeah.
Please make the last one way such a bitch.
Why are you such a little bitch?
How does it feel to be played? Turn back to yourself.
The last one's going to be what's with all the poison? Seriously.
You don't know that.
You don't know about any poison. Shut up.
No. Is there anything we can use in our mission? Anything magical? Hopefully that's going to lead me towards the runes.
What runes?
You know, the runes on the stones that were causing all the lightning strikes. Because, like, if we can get them, that'd be pretty good. I mean, not for any, like, nefarious purposes. I mean, just, like, to get rid of them.
But also nefarious purposes.
I mean, I guess. I legit was just like, I would just want to get rid of them.
There's nothing wrong with lightning.
For you, maybe.
2 seconds, I gotta find the right thing to answer that question.
Surprised she hasn't asked why.
Remember the question? It was
Is there anything that we can use in our mission, preferably magical?
Majesto has access to all that.
Okay.
He's like a Spider-Man villain, right?
That's Majora.
Do you want to do your bit, or you want to ask a question that can help?
No, I want to ask a question that can actually help. Telepathically over to why you like. Is there any suggestion you might have for me?
Who's just like that seems like the lead follow up.
Fair enough.
Where is Midget? I'm not there.
Actually, yeah.
How is it best to contact?
Yeah. Where's Majesto?
The neck sort of like stiffly like twists and looks to the right, and then twists again, looks to the left, and is like, I don't know right now. He tends to get around invisible. And with that, the last word, invisible, just like elongates out into in a single breath, and then the eyes close up, and the mouth just like drops open agape.
Okay.
And she says, "Fuck you.
You're a bitch.
Rosebud."
Okay, so you've hogtied the guy that attacked you in the hallway.
Yep.
You guys have done your little bits over there.
Night terrors.
Night terrors. Can you give me a Constitution check?
Oh, dearie me! I need my character sheet.
This is like me last session.
Constitution, you say?
Yes, please.
To shreds, you say? Well, that's a 20.
Oh,
So
okay.
how does 20 work for you?
Exactly what I was hoping for. I really wanted you to actually roll well with this one. You
Die.
19 or 20, and that was that was
You've
it.
actually been dead for 45 minutes now.
Yeah, this whole session has just been like the dreams created by the dying brain of Wick.
Wow. Like it just zooms out and it's like in his eye, just like zooms out.
As just like you see the last few synapses just like crackling out their last. Yeah.
Your last parting words are apparently, "I fucking hate you."
He should have stayed dead. You come to consciousness. Like it's like just you are waking up from a real deep sleep. You are
poopy trip.
You are really groggy, like to the point where like you. I'm sure everyone at the table here is on the one where you've woken up and like you struggle for like 5 minutes just to even really like deal with the fact that you have limbs.
I mean, that's every day.
Yeah. Like, you're sort of like that. This is poison induced. Like, yeah.
Thing.
Yeah. What you do notice though is you feel like the sort of like the feeling of like someone picking your pockets.
No.
Like you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the
Pockpicketing.
dead guy.
They're pickpocketing. Pickpocketing?
Pickpocketing.
Yeah. This is when you pickpocket a pickpocketer. It's pockpicketing.
You okay?
So do you want to say
No.
that? Do you want to say that 3 times fast?
No, I didn't really want to do it once. You sort of like, yeah, this will be fine. You did roll a 19. You sort of
20 with
move.
my modifier.
Yeah. You move sort of slightly, and you can see like the edge of your sort of like coat, I guess. 'Cause you sort of wear a coat and then your stuff underneath, right?
I'm picturing he's wearing like a long, like sort of cape, like a traveling cloak.
Yep, that's.
Yeah.
You can see that sort of like held up, and sort of blocking your vision from your position under the bed to whatever's on the other side, and you just feel like something like pulling bits and pieces out from your belt pouches,
Yep.
and every now and then like you hear the sound of like you hear the sound of your lockpicks being grabbed, and you hear the fine movements of like little bits of metal, and then it's sort of like you feel the sensation that it feels like almost like a cat jumping onto your back, and like just and the whole robe sort of like moving, like this lump is moving across the top, and you feel the spot where you've burrowed away the books and bits and pieces that you've think, and you feel like the weight of just one of the first books just like getting slid out from your little like hidden backpack. And the sound of like the movement sort of stops for a moment, and then you hear this sort of a small voice in a language you don't understand, and then you feel a sensation of like it's like a real like sharp pain, like right about just above your butt, essentially.
It's a syringe. Roll Constitution.
Or more tentacles.
And it feels forceful, but it feels like it's It feels like something kicked you with like a clawed foot.
It's fucking cats.
And then you got the sensation of like this like slightly heavier form that from what it originally got on, as it sort of walks back off your back, and then like the cloak drops down to expose. You can see just the light of the room, so like the low ambient light from the burning down fireplace, and you just see this book just like hovering in place, just by walking along, maybe about a foot off the ground, and just like bobbing as if something invisible is carrying it.
Can I go after that thing?
You can sure as hell try.
Am I how impaired am I right now? Am I?
You're getting better. You'll have disadvantage on a bunch of on basically everything.
It's try or die.
Yep. So I'm under the bed, right? Or is
You sort of look down because you.
Where am I?
You flash to where you are at.
Yep.
Roughly an hour ago, and the mad scramble that you made to try and get under the bed, and you can sort of see where your boot, like just the toe of your boot, is just sort of sitting against one of the bedposts. So you've just look where it hits the ground. So you've gotten almost 100% of the way down. Just maybe just the toe of your boot, just poking a little bit out from underneath the.
What's a smart thing to do? What's a smart thing to do now, guys?
We're not there.
I don't have spells. This is would it be completely unreasonable to get my crossbow out and try and take a shot in that direction? Or is there not space around me to do that sort of thing?
There would be restricted space, like you are under a bed.
I mean, it is a crossbow. You can shoot a crossbow while lying down.
Okay, what I'm going to try and do, and tell me how dumb this is I'm going to try and, if I got my toe against like the foot of the bed and I can sort of see that book floating away.
Yep.
What I want to do is grab my crossbow and attach the one that shoots the line that Blinsky gave me.
Yep.
And I want to sort of kick off against that bedpost that my toe is under, and sort of push myself out the other side of the bed. And then when I'm clear of it, I want to sort of take a shot with the crossbow at where that book is floating.
Okay. I like it. That's a baller move.
That's
you can give me an
Tactical.
athletics check to push yourself out from underneath.
Is it with disadvantage or is it?
It would be with disadvantage currently.
$14.
14, nice one. Yeah.
I got a plus 9 in athletics.
Fuck yeah. Pretty much as planned. I'm not going to make you do any rolls to like quietly get the thing. That's just you're on roll stealth. That's a bad plan.
Yep.
But yeah, you basically like against the floorboards. They're nice polished floorboards. This is a well-made place after all. You push yourself out, and so it's basically just comes sliding out from underneath the bed. And
I'm imagining it's disadvantage to shoot at like the invisible thing that is somewhere around there.
Yeah. For there's like 100 different reasons why there's disadvantage right now, but it's still only one less dice.
I don't have any rules for how that. Yeah, no, whatever. It's a plus 9 for my crossbow anyway, so I will just roll that thing. It's a 13.
That
Yes.
hits.
So I've got a core. Okay, so I'll roll the damage on that. It's a D8 plus 6.
Plus 6, fuck.
Well, this isn't a sneak attack, is it? No, I have disadvantage. It can't be a sneak attack. That's how that works. So where's my D8? So it's 8 damage.
Yes.
But they now have a line sticking out of them.
Okay. At this point here, you basically the book just like drops to the ground.
Yep.
You do see the small little like drips of this. It's blood.
Yep.
But as the color's off.
Okay.
But this, you see like the wire line just like running backwards and forwards and just basically like madly scrambling around. And just this again, this unrecognizable. Actually, what languages do you know?
Well, what languages do I know?
I'm gonna wager probably not this one, but
Where is that description?
yeah, I believe so.
Languages. No. Extras. I don't know.
We survived.
Very fucking nearly didn't.
Very fucking nearly did.
Due to some
Tried
decisions.
real hard.
I can speak Elvish.
Elvish. Okay, this is not Elvish or common.
Okay.
yeah.
Elvish was the one that made sense, I guess.
Yeah.
Trading with nearby elves and
Yep,
stuff.
yep. Yeah, there's basically this unintelligible language, or at least one that you can't understand, and it's just like as this line is just basically running backwards and forwards.
What I'm sort of picturing is like, I'm guessing it's a detachable thing for the end of the cable or something like that, or it's just attached. What I'm sort of picturing is stowing the crossbow and drawing my saber and like holding on to the line and
Yep.
sort of pulling, like sort of trying to pull that in with my left hand on the
Yep.
cord with the sword in the other, like just sort of
Winding
that in
Like
as
wrapping your arm around it,
Yep.
like wind it in.
So you're winding this thing in, and you are basically reeling in the prize-winning catfish fucking.
It's a baller move. I like that.
So you're reeling this thing in. I figured that wire shop thing was going to be so usable at all points. It's such an interesting piece.
There's one where I'm like, I'm not sure what I'm going to use that for, but I'm sure it'll come up.
Yeah, in
Hey,
case
there it is.
any invisible midgets try and steal your books.
When you've already got about maybe 3 or 4 feet before the
Yep.
essentially the end point of that bolt is, and you're sort of looking at it like the bolt just sort of like disappears partway.
Yep.
All of a sudden, like you get a massive amount of like slack in the wire,
So it cuts itself loose.
and the next thing you feel is like scratch lines. Actually, let's see if that can actually be a thing. Nope. But essentially, you just feel like the feelings of like a creature like clawing at your face, and then all of a sudden your vision like gets obscured by this sort of red, scaly sort of creature that is on your face, like trying to claw at you. Basically, like you got it sort of it corded, and it's attacking.
Cool.
And it don't like
It's not invisible anymore, though?
No, because it started attacking.
Okay. Do
So
I
the
still
game
straight
is
up have
join all
disadvantage in
lines.
fighting at this point, or...?
It'll be a
big
little bit before the
line,
disadvantage goes
basically.
away.
Okay.
Just using
I guess
different
I
logic
hit it with the sword that I'm holding?
Yeah,
Yeah? Yeah?
it's on your face.
Yeah, don't fuck it up.
Don't miss.
Well, I mean, what's my other option is, I suppose, is try to grab it.
Grapple. Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose I grab it. So that's just an attack, or is it a contested strength?
It's an athletics check for you.
Okay.
It's,
Disadvantage?
and it's athletics or athletics for me.
Do I have disadvantage on this?
Yes.
I got a 15.
I did not. So you basically like just like this thing's on your face. And you like grab hold of it, essentially like round the back of the neck and like holding out in front of you, and they'll give you
What is it?
an idea of what it looks like.
I'm assuming this is the invisible thing that threw the magic stones.
Yeah. That's what I sort of figured. Stole my book.
Tried to steal your book.
What's it? What was it? We just got the name of it like a second ago.
Majesto or something?
Majesto.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was like the spy agency and destroy all humans. No, that was Majestic.
Mysterio. Looks like a demon.
You see its tail?
Can we look?
Oh. Okay.
Oh, that's not its tail.
That's with all the poison.
Oh damn. Yeah,
Yeah,
little shit.
that is with all the poison.
Okay.
Well, we answered the question we asked at the beginning of the game.
I wasn't
a lot
expecting.
of good answers today.
I
When
wasn't
it dropped
expecting
the
an answer.
book,
Yep.
did it drop my other shit that it took as well? Or is it...
It dropped the book because that's what.
Does it
was
look like
carrying.
I have pouches and shit?
You can sort of
It's got cargo pants. We have to kill it.
What's wrong with cargo pants?
Sort of held up within sort of the prehensile sort of section of the tail is this a small like sack, and you can hear sort of like rattling around.
Okay. So I've got it in one hand.
Yep.
Am I like closed around its neck or anything like that?
Sort of around the back of its neck and like sort of holding it. So like it's trying to claw you, but it can't reach behind.
Okay.
The tail is.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I'm picturing like just trying to do like a quick slice to like. I'm actually thinking cut the tail off. Is that like a thing that I could potentially do? That's what I'm.
At this point here, you're like you've got him.
Yeah. That's what I'm sort of thinking.
Yep.
Like just like maybe talk to it, but first off, there's a scorpion tail swinging around, and I'm just gonna.
What's your AC?
17.
She hits.
No. I haven't actually taken any damage yet.
You're the only one of us that hasn't taken any damage.
That is
Didn't matter if you
6
take it
piercing damage.
because you just had a long rest.
6 piercing damage, and and can you give me a Constitution save?
10.
And down he goes.
Nothing too bad. Unless I roll that 665, 17 poison damage.
Ow. Okay, for real though, can I chop his tail off?
Yeah, roll the attack roll.
Okay, is that still with this?
It is no the grappled state will balance that out.
All right, so that's 23.
All right, and you got more than enough damage to just sort of like go straight through it. Yeah, essentially this.
It's a silvered weapon, if that makes any difference.
I don't think so.
Okay.
But the tail sort of like drops off and drops to the floor, and you hear the sound of the sack sort of just like hit the ground as like the jingle of your lock picks. Probably a good chance he's got your coin purse in there as well.
Yep. That was my first priority, is get my shit back.
But this thing's like nervously like ticks backwards and forwards for a little bit, and then just like the last bit, a little bit of like ichor come out of it, and then it like goes limp.
We all have that problem occasionally.
Yeah, no.
Just
have a bit of a lie down, I guess. I'll try talking to it now. I mean, I can keep going with your other bits if you keep resisting, or we can have a nice little chat here. If you speak something that isn't gibberish, I don't know.
let's go with the interrogation of the imp.
Yep.
Next session.
Cool.
And that's this week's episode of the Sunday Sessions. You can email the crew at isolatedcitygaming@gmail.com, follow us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter at Isolated City Gaming, and if you like what you hear, tell a friend. We're available across a lot of platforms, iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, and on YouTube. Just search for Isolated City Gaming or the Sunday Sessions. Catch you out there.